city, still so far from home. I've searched for you on my cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
Get this explosive Joker offense, getting the stop is Swag War, so we'll deny that opening start, and they'll get the boost down court. They will be at ceiling, they'll find possession, and they'll take this shot in the law, putting three
of nice quick passes here, sending it up to the top. Lovely pass there, passing it back. Legit now holding it. Stuns there, lovely stun. Or sending that one cross, gonna be ahead of its target, but pursuing it will be Team Gravity. Viatrix now down to the floor. Does this angle exist? And it does. That pass to Lowrider.
Savage Joes has improved over their current games. The stacks are out. Both stacks are getting really close as blue team flubs their matches average. Joes puts it in for two. Taco Pig not taking any time.
A lot of stuns coming through now at the floor will be picked up and set back towards that bubble, looking above the goal, and the slap from Acorn will finish that one off. Getting the grab on that will be Ghostuck and trying to get that dribble through mid. It will be picked up by Ryruff. Ryruff sending that pass forward. This is a chance. And Ghostuck, but the save denying that. It's shut down by this defense. This defense is going to find that clear through. Now they're on offense. Now they're going to take this shot. And Ollie, we talk about Ollie, and Ollie does it right around.
Yeah, as you said, Mad was not looking at the cut passes. He was expecting a shot there. As Mad with the long shot off the backboard, not going to get saved by anyone.
As that's going to bounce off the crossbar.
Yeah, nice move by Citizen, but not quite able to finish. Elusive picks it up. Zuck's hanging out on the shield, but to the backside. Jake Tabaka.
But shutting that one down will be Winter on the back line.
Yeah, as he clears it down midfield, both the stack from Intoxicated super quick coming in, and will be Winter first.
Chuck sending it near side, looking to get it to Essen. Essen able to play that one off the wall. S goes back to Sports. Sports back to Link 1. Link 1 setting up. Chuck not north.
Nathan, the pass getting stunned out. Spoon with the pickup and the shot. What a shot there from Sir Captain Spoon.
Immediately turning over Caption, gets it up to Mamba. Mamba flings it through as he gets stunned out. Steel Skydiver with the tap back in. Saluna with the empty goal. You can't do that.
Here's a Lancashire accent, and it's one of my favorite accents, British accents. So it sounds so clean. That shot's gonna be good. That's the ice on the cake.
Denied by Hiroshi, walking it downfield. The stack will be there. Hopefully his teammates calling. Is it a good thing? It is! Up in the pocket! Hiroshi!
Hi, my name is Mazzi and I play for Ethereal.
Hey, my name is Single Shot. I play for Team Ethereal.
Hi, my name is C. Jason and I play for Ethereal.
Hi, my name is Jiggy and I play for Team Ethereal.
So my role in the team is, well, technically I'm the goalie, but I also do things like QB and play the back line. So I like to think of it as like I'm the big brain of the team. You know, sometimes I call the plays and I kind of guide them on offense and defense.
I like how we can have fun and be serious whenever we want to.
Are you saying we're a bunch of trollers, Jiggy?
Yep.
That's so toxic.
and dodging, juking, looking for the passing play perhaps, but unfortunately no one in the lane that Anubis was looking for. But with that, Ghost Duck trying to tap it off, and in the trap, Tuna Fish and Caesar contesting. But Caesar making a Caesar salad out of that, and oh my goodness, again, Caesar! All the way from Rome.
Pass to Zenith, and Kango's really taking their time here with the bounce passes. Oh, and the really slick pass, and eventually ending up in a goal for Kangaroo and Strembitsky.
Caps are not able to get there. Oh, that's
Oh, hold on, Dimwi! Hold on, Dimwi! It's a shot from Ender, way deep down, 54. What a hit! That was crazy.
It's got to be a record.
So Charlie 13 now with it, sending it across to Swift, with trying to find him and finding Alikos. Alikos making an attempt happen and making that goal on the top pocket.
It just gets over to Mozzie here. Mozzie going for across the single shot, and single shot, just looking for a single shot and puts it in with 8 meters per second on the shot.
They're going to be forced to compete up against them. If they want to have a chance, they got to improve. They got to get good enough to beat the likes of Phantoms or Gravity or anyone that's at the top. That's a ridiculous across court bounce shot.
The goalie, you should definitely do it. So yeah, you have to be careful with that sometimes. But anyways, here coming back into the game here, Camjam is gonna go for the deep, nice crop pass. Who has a 1v1 opportunity here, just denying any chance here for Leviathan to come back, and again makes it a 3-point game.
Rock Tour saying possession must be super in favor of Illumiduty, and right now the possession back to Illumiduty. Good dive from Burbs. Recovery, possibly from Burbs. Has the angle. It's tight, and it's there! Shocknot Norris gets it out, and kiting. Otherwise, a great goal from that pizza slice. As it will be taken here by Newton Dad. Newton, of course, Newton and Newton Dad, frequents of the Twitch chat, always here supporting teams, whether it's his own or others. And Abshu gets it right through for the 11th point.
Bouncing around, and Billy Brickwall can't quite get there, and that's gonna give one more opportunity. What?
So into the blue zone, back into the goal. Whoa, what a save from Cakester. That is a huge save to keep this alive, keep them alive in this game. They're gonna go for the 3. They're gonna make the 3. Echo Japan, there's Kaz. Oh, Kaz, doing the dancing. Do it. Do something. Do something. Yes.
Can you feel me?
And welcome everybody to VRML 1. This evening, we have a few games lined up for you right in a row. Gonna get started here with Ethereal versus Project Mayhem. I am on SirDimwi, joined by Wonder T-Man on the cameras and Glean in the caster booth. And yeah, we're gonna be doing Project Mayhem versus Ethereal right now, then going into Hivemind versus Ignite, and then Foresight versus Fox Force 5. A lot of high-level gameplay this evening. Glean. You know, these two teams, we're kicking off with the Master Tier. Both these teams going to be, probably going to be in the finals. Of course, it's going to be, the 10 teams in the finals for North America. Top 8 will be going straight into the finals, and then those bottom 2, of course, in the Challenger Cup. But yeah, I like both these teams' chances of getting past that Challenger Cup, going right into those finals there, Glean.
Absolutely. I mean, we see Ethereal sitting there at the 3rd spot and Project Mayhem sitting at the 6th spot in our master rankings. And, you know, while they're both in the middle of the pack, Ethereal has absolutely been on fire as of late. And Project Mayhem are no slouches either, certainly taking some important games here during their tenure as a master tier team. So I'm excited to see what they will bring, not only tonight, but in those finals, as you previously mentioned.
And yeah, I mean, these two very storied rosters. Each player's been around for quite some time. And of course, Ethereal is going to be playing with Mozzie, Single Shot, C. Jason, and J.O. Graham. Then Project Mayhem there is going to be playing with The Law, Swag War, Vanzi, and Palace. And all of these players with significant, experience in competitive Echo Arena, but notable here, probably the newest player on either of these rosters, Swag War, who was, you could properly call a questie, having started with Ding in season 2, and now making his way up onto this master tier team, Project Mayhem, and really making a statement this season, particularly this cycle. And yeah, fantastic level of play as we wait for these teams to start up here.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a quick little peek here at Twitch chat. Shade, Super Buddy, National, TGC Fox, Steel Skydiver. Good to see all of you guys here. Glad that you could join us tonight for this excellent matchup and the matches after this. Certainly going to be a good set of games here tonight for you guys.
So yeah, we got a lot. Sorry, I got a little distracted there for a moment. We did we do have quite a few games lined up. I did already run over those, and of course, Hivemind versus Ignite. Hivemind currently in second place on the ladder there, actually 12th place overall if you include the Masters here, but second place on the ladder is we do have a player drop, so we're gonna have a bit of a delayed start here, unfortunately. Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate. I do see you, kid. I'm sorry I missed you. I see you now, and here's your shout out, because I didn't go over it before. But it's also interesting, yeah, because with every game, this being the final cycle for VR Master League, it's certainly interesting to see this final cycle and how that will play out. Hivemind really trying to play to get into that Challenger Cup and solidify perhaps a spot or a final spot there for the finals as a Master Tier team if they can make it into the Challenger Cup. So every game getting closer and closer to that Challenger Cup becoming ever more important. So as we come down the stretch here, certainly that's a big game to look for. And yeah, so we got a lot of awesome Echo Arena to look forward to. And yeah, you noted the chat there. A lot of folks stopping in, ready to watch this game. I know I'm ready to watch this game as we are waiting on a player to reappear, seemingly. But yeah, how about we could take a moment, ignitevr.gg/Spark. Get it, use it. It's awesome. We want to normalize the use of Spark around the league here, particularly Master Tier, Diamond, and up at the top there. But everybody get to using it. It's a lot of cool features, and also, the more people that use it, the more demand there is to get stuff done on it. And yeah, so the more people that use it, the more cool things we will get with that. So definitely, as I said, ignitevr.gg/Spark. Seriously, IgniteBot. And Ignite, the team that we're supposed to be seeing in about 19 minutes as we continue to wait on this player here. And yeah, Ignite going to be playing Hivemind. As I mentioned, Hivemind, they're in second place. Ignite a little bit further down, but Hivemind trying to hold on to that position, that top four, as the top four will be going into that Challenger Cup. Of course, the top two from the Challenger Cup will be going into the finals. So that's going to be a very, very big race. That, of course, happening on, that is May 8th, Saturday, May 8th. Times to be announced soon. Exact times will be announced in the coming days here. And unfortunately, this game pushing so far back, we may end up having to pull out of this one. Unfortunately, as we did commit to casting these other two games, and it would not be fair to those teams to not cast these games due to delays in the games prior. So that would be unfortunate, particularly this being the Master Tier matchup this evening. But yeah, in about two or 3 minutes, about 2 minutes, if we haven't gotten started here, we will be taking a break and going on to those next games. Hopefully that won't be the case, but yeah, that is the unfortunate situation we find ourselves in. Let me just go ahead and let the teams know.
It would be unfortunate, but certainly the oh, there we go. As we just see that member of Project Mayhem coming back in here in the last second. So maybe we will get a startup here.
So maybe we will get started in this first round. But yeah, I have been anticipating this matchup since I saw the matchups earlier this week, and we are going to finally get started here as the player has returned. So yeah, we've got Project Mayhem there on the right in blue, Ethereal there on the left in orange, and they are going to get started here in round 1.
Teams are out of the tunnels, and it will be Project Mayhem getting that headbutt first. Disc bouncing loose as it does bounce down towards the trench, and another dropout here from Project Mayhem as it's now a 3v4. JL Graham going to send this one back to single shot, and now they're going to get some offense going.
Now carried their single shot, sending this one up, going to be intercepted there by the Law. The Law sending it back through that far side tube all the way down in, and that picked up there by the Law. The Law looking at a 1v4 is somehow going to get that one in for the 2. And that player Swag War has dropped out once again, so maybe we're going to anticipate a timeout here, and we will get a timeout. So yeah, as we did finally get started there, and we're going to immediately go into a timeout hold. And I think, yeah, if this is a lot of delays to kick us off here. This is typically, it's unfortunate that that we do, because we try to take these, these blocks with the games 30 minutes apart, try to get those back to back, and that first game in is going to get you delayed on every single game for the evening. And that's just I've done, it's not intentional by any means. It's just an unfortunate turn of events, but yeah, looks like the player has gotten back, and we should get started once again in this first round.
Yep, they do unpause, so we will be getting to it in just a moment. But impressive work there by the Law, like you said, a 1v4, and he still finds a way to score. And not only that, they were down a player that entire time, so they're certainly not hurting, as now we will get to see Ethereal come out of the tunnel on their offensive joust, as it will be CJason to handle this one. Now going to dance around, try and bait out that stack, does so as they get it up to single, down over to JL, and JL going to try and bounce this one over to Mozzie, does find it.
Mozzie go for a long shot there, going to be just wide of the goal. Now handled here by Vanzi for Project Mayhem. Vanzi sending this one near side to the Law. The Law going to send that one through mid, all the way down in. Picked up there by the Law, bringing it up. Going to go to Swag War, who will bring that one in for the 2. And Project Mayhem's going to go up by 4, just over a minute in.
Yeah, nice little handoff play almost by Law right over to Swag, and Swag plays that one in nice and easy. So a quick 4-point lead here for Project Mayhem, as now Ethereal coming out again. CJason going to handle this one. Send it up to Mozzie, not quite able to find him. Goes down, and now perhaps a capitalized for, yep, Project Mayhem. The Law striking once again, and now a 7-0 lead.
So yeah, there you go. Project Mayhem going to take a 7-point lead very quickly here against this team Ethereal, which not what I would have anticipated coming in. But we're only 2 minutes in, so I do expect Ethereal to find their footing, refine their balance here, refine their confidence, and start scoring and mounting that comeback to at least even it up. As a JL Graham there, far side, going to send this one a single shot near side, single shot over the barrier, sends it in, hits it for the 2. And there you go. Ethereal answers 14 seconds later after the 7th point from Project Mayhem. But there it is, finding that confidence. They know they can score against this team.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, what a fast response. 14 seconds and 2 passes, and they find another goal. Or they find their first goal, I should say. So impressive work is now Project Mayhem handling Vanzi over to the Law. The Law gonna go off the wall and go back to Vanzi. So we see this slower play that Project Mayhem is known for. These back passes, I know, can certainly catch myself off guard, as I'm not quite sure when they do those passes. Now, perhaps an opportunity here, as they do get the stun. Project Mayhem Swag War, able to put that in off a stack and stun.
There you go. Project Mayhem going to answer 19 seconds later with a 2 of their own, and going to re-extend the lead back to 7 here in this first round. So Ethereal, quite the points deficit to start the game and start the round. But fortunately, it is only the first round. These are best of 3, so even if Project Mayhem does take this first round, Ethereal could still answer back with that reverse sweep. As this one's back on the ceiling, Mozzie with the grab, going to send this one up, caught in that near side trap, going to bounce back up. Little slap there from CJason to get away from Palace. Nice move as Mozzie's going to get that one back, but Swag on the back line picks it up, sends it back up. Jail Graham with the interception, going to get it cleared. And now into that far side too. Far side trap, good grab there by the Law, sending it back into the bubble here. Oh. Maybe it was very close to that fortunate bounce with Swagwar with the recovery. Now looking for the cut pass, slows it down, and everybody is inside the bubble there. That is a lot of traffic. It will get slapped out back to that the near side too.
Yeah, no, stacks are underway. It looks like it may be a member of Ethereal getting their jail. Graham trying to find this one, does so successfully find, and now going to send this one over to single up to ceiling, does find Mozzie. Mozzie can send this one down to jail. What a play! Oh, but the ding off the top of the post. Now single shot going to pick this one up and slap it over, back over to single shot after that reset. Going to send this one down into Mozzie. Mozzie finds JL, and JL he puts it in. Oh my, beautiful passing play.
And a nice setup there. Mozzie to JL off of the barrier. That's that one more pass that a lot of teams, a lot of players in Mozzie's position will take that shot, and that's what a lot of goalies are going to expect. So you go for that one more pass, send it up in front, and that goalie has to make that that extra second of consideration, of thought to register that situation. Is now almost getting that relay down to Swag in the bubble. But it's not going to take. That chain was good, but Palace with a good pickup there, sending that one into the bubble. Mozzie's getting stunned out. Disc is still loose in the bubble. A lot of hands on it. Vanzi with it. Vanzi off of the backboard. Going to go wide out of the bubble. Single shot with a clear.
As it now bounces toward that mid off the double diamond. A member of... Oh, it does get slapped down by Ethereal. Could that be in? No. Palace there to pick it up inside the bubble. Now going to look for a clear. Tries to get it through the top. Does so successfully all the way down into the opposite bubble. And they have a stack there first. Vanzi going to take a shot, and Vanzi puts it in.
There you go. Vanzi's going to hit that one for the 2 there. Going to push Project Mayhem back up by 7. And that's kind of where we're at now. So Project Mayhem got... That's how big those early scoring, especially, I'm not finishing my sentences. Those early scoring, kicks in a game, especially where the teams are basically, I wouldn't not necessarily evenly matched up, but very, very closely matched up, to where they're in that pattern now where it's a 2 for a 2, a 2 for a 2. Whereas if the game started like that, very different situation. We'd be tied up still, but instead, Ethereal is playing catch up for the entire game here, still down by 7, even though they're getting their scores. And there's another one as Vanzi's going to come out of the goal, challenge single shot, who will get that one in for the 2, and they're back within 5.
Yeah, and like you said, playing catch up is so hard to do, especially against a master team. I mean, Project Mayhem, one of the best out there, right? Which is why they're ranked 6th in North America. And despite Ethereal having a higher ranking, Project Mayhem has certainly come to play here in this first round. Vanzi now going to handle this one and send it over to Palace, going back to Vanzi, and we see another slap reset. Vanzi going to just walk this one up, trying to get that stack of Ethereal to come at him, and instead he tries for a shot off the barrier, but now he does recollect it off the bounce. Going to send this one over to Palace. Palace ducking one defender, sends it over into Swagwar. Swagwar to the Law, and the Law, I believe Mozzie got the head on it, but what a play there with with being able to get that extra pass once again and get another 2 points.
Yeah, solid. You know, and they're still in that 2 for 2. You know, scoring pattern here. Both teams answering each other's goals right now, and it's preventing Ethereal from making any ground. Although long shot, Mozzie sees the opportunity. He's going to hit that one for the 3. 14 meters out. That is a 6-second goal from Ethereal, and they have finally broken the pattern. Is that going to be enough to disrupt the momentum of this game and actually get Ethereal some extra points here as they are now within 4?
Yeah, not only a momentum breaker, but also or a shift in pattern, but also a momentum shifter, perhaps, is what I meant to say. Is it now gets thrown down, and there's a stun from the stack. Palace does get this one through back into the orange bubble. Mozzie looks like he will pick this up. Yes, and he will. He tries for the clear, and there is an ethereal stack perhaps underway as both teams are tracing back down to the other side. It will be a pickup here. A shot, no, the bounce. Not quite on as now Palace takes this one, flicks it through. They do have a stack ready to go. The dribble, not quite able to find it as it does take a bounce off that nest. Now down into the orange zone where it will be picked up by Mozzie himself between 2 blue players and now slapped down. It looks like it will be Palace to collect this one. Palace going for the cross to the law, and the law, he puts it in. That gives them another 6-point lead there, though.
Yeah, Palace to the law. The law going to bring that one in for a 2, but only a 2 instead of a 3. You know, 6 points here, 1 minute to go. Possible, but a very steep hill for Ethereal to climb. But as well, you know, you can feel that momentum shifting in their favor a little bit. They're feeling it right now. And if they can maintain that momentum, that could be really valuable moving into that second round. But they are going to turn it over here, though. Jail Graham. Big pickup there over to single shot, sending that one up to Mozzie. Mozzie, another one. Same spot, same place. Same distance, 18 meters. He's going to hit another one for a 3. They're now within 3 with 38 seconds. You know, the last time, the last joust Project Mayhem had on advantage, Ethereal got there very, very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. And now we're going to see them come out of the tunnels once again. There's still plenty of time to get a 3 here. And now Vanzi flicks that one over. The stack almost getting there. Now through the disc. The disc is over into the orange area. Picked up here by JL. JL slapping this one back. It will be picked up here by Mozzie. Mozzie going to forward this one through over to single shot. Single going to look for a potential shot here. Instead opts for a pass, but gets stunned out, so can't complete the pass. Gets slapped down. 5 seconds to go. It looks like it will be Project Mayhem taking this one as they hold off that last push by Ethereal.
And there you go. Project Mayhem will hold on to that lead in this first round. Going to take it 15-12. Although Ethereal almost mounting that comeback. They got very, very close to a few shots there in that final 20 seconds. But unfortunately weren't able to rest. They got close to getting into position to take a shot. But they weren't able to wrest control of the disc there as it floated around. So there you go. After one, Project Mayhem will take that first round. And game high points, not Ben CGF with 18. I think we have some old Ignite stats popping up, but that happens from time to time. It's all right. And but yeah, fantastic first round. Actually, we can pull up the in-game stats. Game high points actually going to be the law with 7. Possession time almost equal there, 248 to 237. And yeah, a few saves on the board. 2 to Mozzie, 1 to single shot, 1 apiece to Vanzi and Palace. And yeah, points across the board, assists across the board as well there.
Yeah, and I mean, both of these teams have played so well with one another, but I just look at the assists by Ethereal. There's 2 assists to Mozzie, 1 assist to single shot, and 2 assists to JL Graham. So really, just I believe there's an assist on every single shot that has been taken so far. So just impressive team play here from Ethereal, but also not to forget the passing from that we've seen from Project Mayhem. Is now round 2 getting underway, and these teams are launching out of the tunnels. It will be Project Mayhem to get the headbutt, and now perhaps looking for a collection. No, CJason sends this one back into the blue side.
And JL Graham down there by himself, though he's going to get stunned out there. The law is going to get that pickup, send it out through that far side tube, all the way down. Ethereal bubble. It's going to be Project Mayhem getting there first, uncontested. And Palace gets that one in for the 2. 19 seconds into this second round. Project Mayhem's going to take that early lead. Ethereal maybe losing the grip on that momentum they had closing out that first round.
Perhaps, but still very early in this the second round of this game, as now CJason takes this one and not under any pressure. So very different from what we've seen initially from Project Mayhem, where it does look like there is a member of Ethereal trying to break that stack. Now that pass going awry, not quite able to find a single shot, trying to get through, but Swagwar with a steal, unfortunately loses the handle, so he can't handle this one. And now Mozzie gonna try and send it out, but instead the stun gets the disc into the hands of the Law, and the Law takes it nice and easy too.
Yeah, a little too much scrambling there. You know, even if that right there, that's a little miscommunication there on the part of Ethereal. Is when your goalie comes out like that, even if you're sure he's gonna get that disc, you know, maybe you're gonna want to get someone around the goal there to make sure it's covered for a situation just like that. Although, you know, I can't be too critical. It's not like I'm a massive DRC, Jason. Gonna send this one across, a single shot. Looking to send that one up. Off of the angle ceiling there, picked up by the Law. Looking to send it in. Oh, that went wide. Vanzi does pick it up there, pulling out the step stool. Vanzi behind the goal is gonna hit Palace. Palace incidentally setting up the Law, but it gets stopped by Jason and Mozzie with a clear.
Did you see that? He was floating backwards and he still managed to keep that one out of the goal. Incredible save. As now gets sent back into that orange side. Stacks are ready and now collected here by Ethereal. We send it back into the blue zone, up into that blue bubble, but already Project Mayhem is back. Swagwar going to try and send this one out, does get it through by the hands of that Ethereal player. Now the disc loose. Palace going to forward this one on perhaps a shot, not quite able to find it. Jason collects this one, looks for a pass, has single shot right there in the lane on another shot, but instead the Law will take this one off a phenomenal regrab, and now going to try and send this one back into the blue side, or sorry, orange side.
Swag with a good shield there, going to pick that one up. This chain attack, Swag goes off of the ceiling. Was that a shot? That was a little ambitious, I think, with Jason in the bubble. Swag sends it back in. That one's going to bounce. Ooh, very close to getting that the pyramid there. Vanzi with a shot. That one's going to ultimately go wide to bounce out. The Law able to get that one picked up. Juking down to the floor, setting up. Oh, Swag going to go. One more passer under the goal, but a stun. Oh, but the Law picks it up after Palace gets stunned out. And that's going to be a 6-point lead here to Project Mayhem to kick off round 2. 3 minutes in. Sheesh.
Yeah, and here's that commanding start that we saw from last round. Commanding in terms of Master Tier, because, you know, we don't usually see these things happen where a team is scoreless or a team is down by 6 points. It's very rare. Now, JL Graham going to handle this one, and Ethereal has got to get some points on the board, got to break this momentum that Project Mayhem has, but that won't do it, as now it gets forward into the orange bubble once again off that missed pass. Vanzi going to try and collect this one, not quite able to, but a secondary stack. The Law now with the disc. The Law going to dance around, going to look for a shot instead. A great spin there by Mozzie, and the Mozzie going to clear this one back out.
Seeing a lot of stops in the Ethereal bubble by Ethereal with stuns. There's an opportunity. JL Graham taking a shot, but that was going to be off of the shoulder. Bouncing far side. Jason gets it. JL Graham with the shot, but Vanzi with a big stop. Swagwar with the pickup there. Swag looking to get this one cleared out. Actually going to be a good pass there to Palace. Palace now is going to get stunned up by that chain. Jason empty goal, sends that one in, a ding. JL Graham, they're going to get, that's the third time's the charm. You saw the first attempt went off the shoulder. That was an empty neck attempt. Jason had an attempt there as well that dinged out. And JL Graham is finally going to get that one in for the 3. They're going to cut that lead in half. Project Mayhem still in the lead though, 6-3.
Yeah, but with about half the game left to go, who knows what's going to happen. That's a little bit of ice for the burning that was happening. Now the Law going to handle this one and going to send it down to Palace. Now going to be sent into that orange side deep. Swagwar going to handle this one. Swag is going to look for the pass to Vanzi, and Vanzi able to get the goal as the goalie dove out to try and read that pass, not quite able to get a handle on it, and that gives them a 5-point lead.
So 5-point lead with 5 minutes to go in this second round. Ethereal going to come out with this joust advantage, and I'm still waiting any moment here for Ethereal to kick on those afterburners and send us into a round 3 of Jason. Gonna get assaulted by that chain. Mozzie sending that one up to JL Graham. JL Graham getting stuffed by that chain. Somehow gets that pass. Single shot with a stun. And then a double stun there. Swag and single. And a good recovery there. The law going off of the ceiling. That one is going to be very narrow. A slap there by that chain, but in the hands of Palace. Palace taking the shot, but Mozzie with the clear. The save, the clear into the hands of the Law. And the Law going to go for a very wise reset out of Vanzi on the back line as Mozzie is out to pressure these passes here. Vanzi setting up the Palace. Palace looking for an impasse. They're going to slow it down now as we had some very quick action there for a moment as Vanzi's now going to hold it and draw off that chain.
Yeah, now that send down to Palace, you can see that chain is just relentless, trying to pursue the disc, the Law. Now going to try and send this one in, but there's that chain once again. Mozzie gets the hand on this one, sends it through down to the blue side, tries to, but it takes an unfortunate bounce. CJson now going to send this one over into the hands of JL. What a stack there. Vanzi with the grab to deny that shot. That would have been a 3. Now the disc going to be loose once again into that orange bubble. No one quite able to get hands on it yet, as now CJson does pick this one up and get it back through into the blue zone.
Yeah, that went all the way down into the Project Mayhem bubble. The Law had a hand on it. It's going to be picked up there by JL Graham. Swag with a big stop there. That's clutch. At that moment of time, CJson with it, looking for a cross pass to Mozzie. It was just out of the hands of the interception and the intended receiver. Vanzi picks that one up, looking to get it clear through mid. It doesn't get it out. CJson, long shot there. That's going to be quite wide. 5 outs off the back wall, but Vanzi and Swag where that chain's going to get there first as that ethereal their what would you call it? Their forecheck was very aggressive there. Oh no, this was still loose. Swagwar gets there first. Loses a handle on it, gets it back, and it gets stuck on the floor, stunned out. Picked up there by Vanzi. He's gonna get stunned out. Swagwar gets it back. Swagwar setting it up for Palace. Palace isn't able to handle it, and that one's gonna get sent out by Mozzie, and now caught in that far side trap where Swagwar will get it picked up.
Yeah, now Swagwar going to send this one over to the Law. The Law going to go for another reset here, and very smart to do so, as they do have the point advantage. Now going to try and beat out that stack. And now the Law handling this one, going to send it over to Palace, back to the Law. The Law trying to send it down on a cross, not going to be able to find the teammate. Now bounces in the hands of Swagwar. Swagwar jukes one, dancing around on the floor still, but Mozzie, what a grab, as he now sends that one back into the mid zone. Teams are stacking towards the disc, and the Law gets the pickup on this one. Going to try and send it into the orange zone, does so successfully, bouncing around. We'll have to see who gets there first.
Far side pick up there by Mozzie. Just over 2 minutes to go in the second round. Vanzi with the big stop there. Vanzi sending this one in. It's going to go off the backward, just off of the post. CJson with a good scoop there to get it out of the bubble and all the way out of the zone. That one's going to go all the way down to the trench in the blue zone here. Palace gets stunned out, loses a disc. Vanzi, good recovery there. Going to get sent into this near side tube. Less than 2 minutes to go. Good chain there. Swagward's going to pick it up. Empty goal. Takes a shot. Going to be quite a bit wide as that chain had just gotten back to the goal area there. Vanzi sending this one in, looking to get it up. Does get it to the Law. The Law has 4 orange players ahead. Takes a shot. It's going to go off ahead. Palace with the recovery. Palace going to go behind the goal there to the Law. The Law is going to get stunned out. And single shot with a clear. So many stuns in the ethereal bubble.
Yeah, as now that disc still loose once again, and Vanzi right there to collect it. Vanzi going to send this one over across to the Law. The Law with the duck and the shot gives them a 7-point lead, and that might just be the ice on this game.
Yeah, that was a fantastic shot there, and a 7-point difference. Not quite the ice. That's a 3 goals. So you only need about 50, 60 seconds. I think 60 seconds technically, right about, give or take. I think it depends on how quickly you can score a goal. JL Graham sending that one up. Palace looking to get the recovery over single shot. Is not able to. Mozzie gets stunned out. Swagwar will get that turnover, sending that one out as we are quickly approaching that mathematical time. 50 seconds here. Palace sending that one in. That'll be the ice. No, big stop there by single shots. Is not going to let this one go without a show. But as we hit 40 seconds, we are definitely out of time. So it will be round 2 to Project Mayhem. They are going to take this one in 2, which I was not expecting. I was fully expecting a 3-round game here, but no, JL Graham going to get this one sent up. Mozzie with a clear.
Yeah, and I think that's just a testament to how strong out the gates Project Mayhem was. They were able to solidify a lead, and quite a substantial lead, in the first few minutes of each game. So impressive work by them, and a great win on their resume as they look to go into the finals here.
So one more shot attempt. No, it's going to be intercepted by goalie there, sent out, and that'll end the second round here, 10-3 in favor of Project Mayhem. And yeah, Project Mayhem is going to take this one in 2. So points have been given out. You'll have your stats here in just a moment. And yeah, we have another one to get to very, very quickly. Hivemind versus Ignite. So don't go anywhere because we're going to be just taking a very, very quick intermission. And we will be right back.
city, still so far from home. I've searched for you on my own. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
Look at this explosive Joker offense, getting the stop is Swagwar, so he'll deny that opening start, and they'll get the boost down court. They will be at ceiling, they'll find possession, and they'll take this shot in the law, putting 3
of nice quick passes here, sending it up to the top. Lovely pass there, passing it back. Legit now holding it. Stuns there, lovely stun. Or
sending that one cross, gonna be ahead of its target, but pursuing it will be Team Gravity. Viatrex now down to the floor. Does this angle exist? And it does. That pass to Lowriders.
Savage Joes has improved over their current games. Stacks are out. Both stacks are getting really close as blue team flubs their matches. Average Joes puts it in for 2. Toggle pick not taking any time.
A lot of stuns coming through now at the floor will be picked up and set back towards that bubble, looking above the goal, and the slap from Acorn will finish that one off. Getting the grab on that will be Ghostuck, and trying to get that dribble through mid. It will be picked up by Ryruff. Ryruff sending that pass forward. This is a chance. And Ghostuck, but the save, denying that. It's shut down by this defense. This defense is going to find that clear through. Now they're on offense. Now they're going to take this shot, and Ollie, we talk about Ollie, and Ollie does it right around.
Yeah, as you said, Mad was not looking at the cut passes. He was expecting a shot there. As Mad with the long shot off the backboard, not going to get saved by anyone.
As that's going to bounce off the crossbar.
Yeah, nice move by Citizen, but not quite able to finish. Elusive picks it up. Zuck's hanging out on the shield, but to the backside. KitKatastrophe.
But shutting that one down will be Winter on the back line.
Yeah, as he clears it down midfield, the stack from Intoxicated super quick coming in, and will be Winter
first. Chuck sending it near side, looking to get it to Essen. Essen able to play that one off the wall. S goes back to Sports. Sports back to Link 1. Link 1 setting up Chuck, not North.
Nathan, the pass getting stunned out. Spoon with the pickup and the shot. What a shot there from Sir Captain Spoon.
Immediately turning over Caption, gets it up to Mamba. Mamba flings it through as he gets stunned out. Steel Skydiver with the tap back in. Saluna with the empty goal. You can't do that.
Here's a Lancashire accent, and it's one of my favorite accents, British accents. So it sounds so clean. That shot's gonna be good. That's the ice on the cake.
Denied by Hiroshi, walking it downfield. The stack will be there. Hopefully his teammates calling. Is it a good three? It is! Open pocket! Hiroshi!
Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I'm SirDimwi, and this is 3-Minute Meta. In this installment, we are going to talk about Pop-Tarts. Now, you might be wondering, which flavor of Pop-Tart is the best for my position? And while this is ultimately a subjective decision, you as an individual should do what is best for you. We can identify tendencies. Now, it is somewhat common, you might even say the norm, for teams to unify around a single flavor. We're live? We're live. We'll do it live. Ignite versus Hivemind. Of course, I'm joking. Knew we were going live there. We are back here. VRML 1. Yeah, Ignite versus Hivemind. I'm really excited for this matchup. These are two very talented Diamond tier teams. Hivemind there, you see him in 12th place. That is number 2 on the ladder, looking to defend that position. Ignite a little bit further down, trying to get into that Challenger Cup position. Once again, I'm SirDimwi, joined by Mr. Wonder Team Man on the cams, and of course, Mr. Glean in the studio with me. Glean, what's going on, man?
I mean, what a fantastic game is what's going on. Is now Kaznas handles this one and sends it down to Callan on an almost beautiful play. That second cut, not quite able to find it. Kaz trying to handle this one, but instead the stun will get Ignite in the disc and now the clear. But yeah, a fantastic game is what's up with me right now.
Fantastic game indeed. Fantastic matchup. Of course, Ignite, the fabled Ignite that they're playing with NTS Brand's Wolf 23, VTS King, and a duel as NTS Brand is going to score that turnover, send it up to Wolf there in that near side tube. They're on the left in orange, of course, on the right in blue. Kazna, Supram, Captain Will, Callan. That is Hivemind and VTS King setting up a teammate, but it gets stopped there by one of the boys in blue. And a Wolf trying to track it down, not able to. Captain Will with the pickup, and 1 minute in, we're still scoreless, and there's a clear.
Yes, now teams are looking to get down the field. Callan's all by himself. He does get the hand on the disc now and takes the shot, and he puts it in for a 3. Very close to that bubble, but he does manage to squeak in a 3 as the goalie gets by, or as the goalie gets back, and that gives them a 3-point lead here to start things off.
So there you go, 3-point lead to Hivemind. That's a very dangerous team. I would say watch out, Master Tier. This is a team that could show up in the finals in just a few weeks. Of course, finals kicking off. First day of finals will be May 15th, Saturday, May 15th, as Callan sending this one in, going to bounce up. And of course, we will be announcing the start time shortly in the next few days as Captain Will sends that one in for the 3, a second 3 here for Hivemind. They're going to go up by 6.
Yeah, and what a quick start to have 2 3s to start off your game. Certainly, Hivemind has to be feeling good right now, but for Ignite, you got to break this momentum. And you got to get some points on the board or get a good defensive stop here, as now it will be Wolf to handle this one. He's going to hold this one as he waits to try and beat out that defense, does so, and sends it all the way through down to Duel, and now Duel can just walk this one up, not quite under any pressure, as now he sends this one into Wolf, and Wolf going to look for maybe another cross, look for a teammate, tries to send it up to VTS with a shot, and there is that Ignite signature synergy that we've seen before, getting that by their first 2 points of this match.
You see, there were 2 orange players in the bubble stunned out, just creating traffic. That's what helps that 3 go in, and that's one of those things. I'm surprised I'm not seeing it more and more yet, although I do expect to eventually see it more and more, is just a crash the net style of offense, a little bit more aggressive to literally just throw all your bodies at the goal, then throw 3s in. Chuck them through the bodies. There's a setup here. Captain Will gonna go up to Callan. Callan brings it in high, but it's gonna go off of Duel and now out as VTS King is gonna track this one down. He's gonna get out through that near side. Actually caught in the near side trap, and we'll turn back over. Supram with it.
Yeah, Supram trying to find Kaz on that pass, not quite able to find him. Now Callan taking this one, but Duel on a good dive does get the stun and slaps this one out. It will be picked up here by Supram. Supram going to send this one down to Callan. Callan for a bounce shot, not quite able to find it off the post, but Kaznas able to get the rebound and clean that one up, giving them a 6-point lead once again.
Yeah, shot there from Callan, dings out, but Kaznas with a fling in, a ding of his own, but he gets it in for that too. So Hivemind back up by 6 here. Still 6.5 minutes to go, still plenty of time for Ignite to catch back up in this first round. Wolf gonna send this one up into the hands of Duel. Duel looking to go to VTS King, but it's gonna bounce off that far side station block. VTS trying to track it down. Franz in the same area. Ooh. VTS with a big stop and a big goal. Gets it in for the 2. 4 minutes in. Ignites up to 4, but still a 4-point deficit.
What a grab by VTS. Is that one he tried to send? Sorry, Kaz tried to send that one out, but I mean, that's big there for Ignite to be able to cut that lead down to 4 once again and get a quick response as now Kazna sends this one forward. That backline stack not quite able to find it for Ignite, now bouncing all the way around, and Callan handling this one, sends it back on a reset to Captain Will. Will gonna send this one over to Supram. Supram down to Callan, and
oh my.
What? I have no words, Dimwi. What an elegant looking play.
It was some beautiful coordination, but to be honest, you had Callan. Supram has the disc on that left side shoulder, and you have the one defender in the bubble who goes after Supram. Callan is left wide open, you know what I mean? And it's a beautiful coordination there from Hivemind. I mean, that's how you should be coordinating those goals. But to be honest, Callan should not have been open. There should have been a man on him to help cover. As VTS King now sending out a cross, going to be just out of reach of Duel, not able to hand it off the rebound to Cromwell, though he gets stunned out. NTS Franz with it, setting up BTS taking a shot. That was going to be off of the post and out of the bubble, and now into the hands here of Callan, who gets the clear.
Yeah, now as the disc falls into that orange zone, it will be stacks underway, and Kaz trying to look for a bounce shot off the post once again, but Callan able to pick that one up and put it in back in.
I think we saw almost the exact same situation, except it was reversed. Callan took a shot, I think, wasn't it? And it was off of the bottom side of the cone there, hit the post, bounce out, and it was Kaznaz who scored the goal off of it, right? Didn't we see that earlier?
You're absolutely right. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. So
pretty wild. Reality mirroring itself as this one's going to be sent down there. NTS Franz gets that one in. Beautiful shot there. It's an 8-meter 2, but it puts Ignite back on the board again here in this first round. 4 minutes to go. Still down by 6.
Quite honestly, I just don't know how players do it sometimes. Those backboard shots are just so tight and so hard to hit, and they make it look so easy as Ignite does there. And now Kaz is going to send this one through, but that backline stack from Ignite able to get the interception and try and get a boost. Not quite able to find it, as there's a good leech here from Captain Will, able to collect the disc now and going to look for a clear.
Yeah, Captain Will up to Kaznaz. Kaznaz tries to send it in that near side tube, hits the lip, but a fortunate bounce there into the hands of Captain Will. Captain Will up to Callan. Callan, empty goal. Takes the granny shot for the sure 3. And that's going to put Hivemind now up by 9 with still 3 minutes to go in this first round. Hivemind, it's not the scoring rate has not been significantly more than Ignite, but it's enough that, it's a kind of like 2 for 1 almost, it feels like, or maybe it's the 3 for 2. Even kind of situation where Ignite is getting points on the board, but just not quite at the rate at Hivemind. Hivemind just capitalizing a little bit more often.
Yeah, and like you said, that 3 for 2 instance where Hivemind has been getting a lot of 3s this game. We've seen Ignite give up a bunch of 3s as they're not quite able to get back, and now that clear coming through, but it just looks like Hivemind is just that little bit faster, and that gets them some extra points over Ignite as now VTS collects this one, sends it down to Wolf, and Wolf going to send this one across, looking for NTS, and does find him. NTS has some time, just going to walk this one up, looks for the cross back to Wolf, but not quite able to find the teammate. Is now bouncing up and around. It will be sent out here, but into the hands of VTS on the back line. VTS going to send it over to Wolf, and Wolf now going to try and look for some offense here.
Very dangerous cross pass there to Duel, able to slap that one up to NTS Franz, but a good read there. It's a Prom. Gets that one turned around, back out. Less than 2 minutes to go in this first round. Good chain there from Hivemind, and Callan is going to hit that one for the 3. It's another 3, and that one puts them up by 12 here with the odds. Only going to have about a minute and a half once we come out of the tubes. And yeah, fantastic. Quite the lead here for Hivemind so far in the first round.
Yeah, and that 3, I mean, just the story of this first round. Again, Hivemind able to score and able to take that outside shot and put it in. Is now that disc bouncing loose once again. Callan taking this one, and Callan going to send it over to Suprum. Suprum with a quick slap over to Will. Good stun there from NTS. Gets the disc, but right back in the hands of Kaznaz. Kaznaz going to send this one back over to Suprum. Suprum over to Captain Will. Captain Will over to Suprum. Oh, and he just slams that one in the top pocket, over top the goal.
Yeah, nice place there. Gets that one in for another 2. It's going to be a 14-point lead here in this first round. Hivemind is starting to rack these up, and it's a beautiful passing they have in the bubble. It's very smooth, very quick. You can tell they're very coordinated. They're also communicating very well. Almost getting a Wolf stunned. Actually, I believe Wolf did get stunned out as he got that pass off. But now Franz with it. Franz going to send this one up softly there to VTS King. VTS has one on the back, but doesn't fall for the ender there. And it will turn over. Suprum is going to get that one picked up, looking for the clear-outers. We do have less than 30 seconds to go in this first round. Hivemind comfortably taking this first round as we count down to the first intermission.
Yeah, and now NTS going to collect this one and going to send it up. No, instead, Callan with a great interception there. And now going to look for a clear and could just buy some time, maybe some last chance points here. Or Hivemind, if they can get this one down, they do. Suprum going to try and send in a 3, can't quite find it. Duel flaps this one out, and that will be the first round. Maybe another shot here as next Kaznaz. Oh no. very close to getting that extra little 2 there at the end, but it will be Hivemind taking this one 20-6.
Yeah, big points difference there for Hivemind in this first round, 20-6. And yeah, you just saw just how well coordinated they were and how quickly they were able to get behind the defense and hit so many threes in that first round. I think that's, that contributes to that. I was thinking about it. At the one point in the game, it was 15-6, and if hypothetically, if hypothetically one team is scoring only 2s, one team is scoring only 3s there, you're still only talking like 3 goals to 5 goals. It's only a 2-goal difference, but it ends up being a 9-point spread when you're scoring 3s and the other team is scoring 2s. You know what I mean? So the difference there is substantial. As you can see, Callan, 13 points in that first round, substantial there, as each of his teammates only getting a goal apiece in that first round. So Callan doing a lot of the scoring. They're able to slip behind that defense and hit those 3s.
Yeah, and it's just those points are another one of the calculations these players have to make in Echo Arena, not only calculating the time and the score, but also where the best passes and the most optimal play against these different defenses that are thrown at them, or the different offenses, and how to attack those offenses to make sure you get the lockdown. So, a lot of math going on here in Echo Arena as these teams launch out for the second round. It will be a headbutt here for Hivemind. Now picked up here by Callan. Callan for a 3 through the mail slot. He finds it.
And speaking of 3s, yeah, Hivemind going to kick us off in round 2 with a 3 from Callan, 19 meters out. Also 17 meters a second. So no slouch on the velocity there. But it will be Ignite once again with his Yelt's advantage. Just 30 seconds in. Wolf handling this one as they have that delay chain coming out. Wolf sending that one up to Duel. Duel going to send that one in. That chain tracking it down into that trap there. VTS King with it. Going to send it up to Franz. Franz going back to King. King is able to get the grab. Going to go down to the floor a little bit back to Wolf. And Wolf now going to move in as they aggress on the bubble here. Wolf sends it far side to Duel. Duel pushing up. Pulls that defender out. Going to go up to Wolf. A little bit ahead. Does get it. Now pushing into the bubble. Wolf going high there to VTS King. Taking the shot as the goalie Callan is stunned out. VTS King hits it for the 2. Ignite is on the board.
Yeah, and a good way to answer back is last round we saw that Hivemind was able to run away a little bit in the beginning, but this time Ignite making sure that they don't get too far of a lead, as now it will be Hivemind coming out of the tunnel. It will be Captain Will to handle this one, sending it down to Kaznaz. Kaznaz able to walk this one up a little bit. Now going to send this one up top, trying to find a teammate, but no one is home, and now it does find a Callan off that bounce. Callan going to send this one to the backboard. Supram, but what a grab by Duel. A great stop there. Is trying to go back to Supram, and Supram puts that one in as he was stunned, so he did have hit immunity, or he did have stun immunity, and is able to just put that one in nice and easy.
As Supram gets that one in there, I saw VTS King got in that area. I thought VTS King actually got the grab on the disc, but excuse me, not quite. Yeah, Supram's going to get that goal there, push. Hivemind back up by 3 here as Wolf is going to be aggressor by Supram. Wolf does get the stun off, however. Pass up, pass across. Duel with it now. Far side. Duel has one aggressing. That's Callan on him. Duel now sending this one across to Wolf as Wolf is aggressed there. Was aggressed by Captain Will. Now Wolf going to walk this one up on the floor, looking for the cross pass. Going to get stunned up by Supram. Supram somehow slapped, I believe it was slapped up at the ceiling. Captain Will with it. Captain Will going to have to stun out VTS King there. Captain Will get that one cleared out through that near side tube. Going to bounce off of the wall all the way down into the bubble. Callan trying to get there, almost gets there, doesn't quite. Wolf with the pickup and the clear out.
Yeah, this one back into that blue zone. Stacks are not quite underway, as we can see there's a lot of leeching and a lot of stunning in the back zone, as now Callan, speaking of leeching, Wolf was leeching on Callan, but then Callan gets the final say as he does get the disc, and now the clear out here by Captain Will after a couple of passes. Disc loose once again. VTS picks this one up and just decides to walk this one up, not really under any pressure, sends this one over to Wolf, but not quite able to find him, is now back to the hands of Kaznaz. So a bit of ping-pong here between these two teams, as now VTS once again on the receiving end, going to try and send this one in, but no, Callan now with the disc, and now Callan going to try and send this one through.
Callan with the clear. That one's all the way out. Now what's up, Flare VR? It's going pretty good. Kaznaz long shot hits it. Another 3 there, and that one interesting. It was a minute and a half since our last goal. So Ignite playing a bit of possession there in the offensive zone, but Hivemind ultimately able to turn that one around into another 3. So 3.5 minutes off the clock. Hivemind is going to take a 6-point lead here in the second round, as Wolf is going to handle that one off of the offensive joust. Near side tube, Danskis Franz. Franz going to send that one up off of a bounce off the tube there. Although a stun comes out on VTS King. Callan's able to recover off of that disruption. Callan now with a long clear in. A pass up to From. Going to go for that reset to Captain Will on the back line.
Yeah, now another reset back to Kaznaz. So Kaznaz handling this one and over to Callan. Callan not quite able to find it as now Franz tries to send this one out, does so successfully. And now stacks are underway once again. And that bounce, instead finding the hands of VTS, is now no one from Hivemind could get a grab on it. And VTS with a behind the back 17 shot to give them, to cut the lead to 4. Cut the lead to 4 for Hivemind.
Yeah, big shot there on the goalie, able to get that one through the chest. Good shot there from VTS King, and those don't feel good as a goalie because you really feel like you should have gotten the grabs. But it was just a fantastic shot. Sometimes you see that moment, that one moment where you think you have that half a second. As that one gets sent in, out of the hands of Captain Will. Supram is going to get there. Excuse me, that was Callan, not Captain Will. Callan out with it, bringing it in. 1v1 duel with the stop, and Callan with the recovery. And gets another one in there. That's going to put Hivemind up by 6 halfway through the second round.
Man, the score doesn't really quite reflect it, but Duel has had some fantastic stops so far in this game. I mean, up close and personal, he has gotten the disc and just put a stop to the initial shot. Although there have been follow-up shots after that. So now Wolf going to handle this one. Going to send it over to Duel, and Duel going to send this one down to Franz, and Franz over to VTS. VTS perhaps going to walk this one in as he does have an opportunity. Over to Duel instead, and Duel places that one in nice and easy. And another quick response here from Ignite.
And yeah, nice, good goal there from Duel as he comes in off of the nest, pulls the goalie out, and keeps that one below the goalie's body. So he sends it in on the empty goal. So back within 4 is Ignite. 4 minutes to go. Hivemind with this joust advantage. Captain Will going to stop up at the nest there. Quickly sends it to Kaznaz. Kaz sending it on far side of Callan as the chain splits. Franz with the stun there on Callan sends it back to Captain Will. Captain Will up to Kaznaz. Kaznaz moving under the bubble. They've got a 2v1 here, walking it in. What was the order? What was the order of events there? I don't know. The stun came out. Did Kaznaz stun out the goalie as the goalie stunned Kaznaz and Kaz dunked it in? Is that really what happened?
I think he distracted the goalie by waving his hands around. He went for the Dusty, managed to get the stun, and there was a secondary stun behind the goalie after that. After that first stun, and he managed to dunk it in. Afterwards. Now Callan gets the interception and looks at an open 3, and he puts it in. But what a couple of plays back to back here for Hivemind.
Yeah. Now a 9-point lead here to Hivemind. We saw this in round 1. I was even talking about the 15 to 6 split there in the hypothetical scenario, one team scoring 3s and one team scoring 2s, and how a split like this could be only a difference of 2 goals, even though it's 9 points. We have less than 3 minutes to go here. Of course, that's not the case here. There were a few 2s scored by Hivemind. This one now into the Hivemind bubble. King in the area, able to get Kaznaz stunned out, but not able to wrest control. There he goes, picks it up, gets it for the 2. And Ignite's going to be back within 7 there. And interesting, that only took 14 seconds for Ignite to score that goal there.
Yeah, Ignite still able to find these quick responses, despite, perhaps a couple of turnovers, a couple of missed opportunities or plays. But they're able to find these quick little scores and keep themselves in it. They're certainly not out with the amount of time left on the board, as now VTS with that grab, taking a long 3, not able to find the bounce shot, as now it does go off the backboard. Wolf going to pick this one up. Wolf looking at a one-on-one opportunity here, takes the shot after dancing around a little bit, and there you go. They're only down by 5 now with about 2 minutes left.
You know what happened there? So Captain Will's in the goal, and Wolf is down on that, that corner wall there. It's kind of, right by the tube exit. And as Wolf, pushes off down low, Captain Will bites. It comes right out of the goal, and Wolf pushes right up. That's the power of juking right there. Able to juke out the goalie. They're back within 5. Callan with it. Up to Supram. Supram doesn't have an empty goal as Duel is in the goal here. But they're moving in 2v1. Kaznaz and Supram. Supram taking a shot there. hooks it high. Capped Will with the recovery, sends it in for the 2. Is going to hit that one. And Hivemind's going to retake the 7-point lead here with a minute and a half to go.
Yeah, Hivemind trying to put a stop to that momentum that Ignite might have had off of that, not only that score, but that great defensive play afterwards. So now, momentum kind of back in possession of Hivemind as Ignite looks to try and make something here. They need some points on the board if they're going to try and take this one to a round 3. Wolf, but no, a great grab there from Supreme. Supreme going to flip this one into the orange bubble. The bounce finding Wolf 23, and now Wolf going to try and send this one through. Does get it through all the way down into the blue side. Stacks are right there. Ignite is right there. BTS with the disc. BTS taking a shot, and there it is. He puts it in for another 2. Only a 5-point deficit. It is still possible here, folks.
Yeah, so about 35 seconds, I think, once we come out of the 2s. 36 seconds, 5-point deficit, 2 goals. So if they score very, very fast, Ignite has enough time, but they have to score very, very quickly. So I would expect a quick chain. The chain does come out, but not quick enough, as that's going to be Callan with the far side. 30 seconds. Callan, walk shot. There's the ice. Good. Long 3 there, 31 meters out. Callan is not missing tonight. Maybe I'm thinking some of the other Master players should have a talk with Cal and see what his tricks are, what his version, what headset he's on, what version it is, because his shots have been on all night. As the final 7 seconds here, Hivemind with an 8-point lead, picking it up there at mid. Kaz just gonna dump that one in. Yeah, Hivemind is gonna take this one in 2 here, 20-12 in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, just phenomenal work from Hivemind to seal that one up in the last little bit. In the waning hours of that game, it looked like Ignite may have had to come back on their hands, but Hivemind doing a great job of shutting that down, scoring some extra points, and that sealed the deal for them.
So there you go into Hivemind's going to take that one. They scored 20 points in both rounds, and look at that Callan there with 37 points. Imagine that goes to 3 rounds. Imagine that game goes to 3 rounds. How many points does Callan have after that? Someone should write that down. Send that to Palador. Screenshot it. Send it to Palador. It's not a record, but it's very close. Excuse me. So yeah, we have another one more to get to. Foresight versus Fox Force 5. They have believe they've been waiting patiently. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
city, still so far from home. I've searched for you on my cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
Get this explosive Joker offense, getting the stop is Swag War, so we'll deny that opening start, and they'll get the boost down court. They will be at ceiling, they'll find possession, and they'll take this shot in the law, putting 3
of nice quick passes here, sending it up to the top. Lovely pass there, passing it back. Legit now holding it. Stuns there, lovely stun. Or
sending that one cross, gonna be ahead of its target, but pursuing it will be Team Gravity. Viatrex now down to the floor. Does this angle exist? And it does. That pass to Lowriders.
Savage Joes has improved over their current games. Stacks are out. Both stacks are getting really close as blue team flubs their matches. Average Joes puts it in for 2. Taco Pig not taking any time.
A lot of stuns coming through now at the floor. Will be picked up and set back towards that bubble, looking above the goal, and the slap from Acorn will finish that one off. Getting the grab on that will be Ghostuck and trying to get that dribble through mid. It will be picked up by Ryruff. Ryruff sending that pass forward. This is a chance. And Ghostuck, but the save denying that. It's shut down by this defense. This defense is going to find that clear through. Now they're on offense. Now they're going to take this shot. And Ollie, we talk about Ollie, and Ollie does it right around.
Yeah, as you said, Mad was not looking at the cut passes. He was expecting a shot there. As Mad with the long shot off the backboard, not gonna get saved by anyone.
One, as that's gonna bounce off the crossbar.
Yeah, nice move by Citizen, but not quite able to finish. Elusive picks it up. Zuck's hanging out on the shield, but to the backside, Jake the Baka.
But shutting that one down will be Winter on the back line.
Yeah, as he clears it down midfield, the stack from Intoxicated super quick coming in and will be Winter first.
Chuck sending it near side, looking to get it to Essen. Essen able to play that one off the wall. S goes back to Sports. Sports back to Link 1. Link 1 setting up Chuck not north.
Nathan, the pass getting stunned out. Spoon with the pickup and the shot. What a shot there from Sir Captain Spoon.
Immediately turning over Caption, gets it up to Mamba. Mamba flings it through as he gets stunned out. Steel Skydiver with the tap back in. Saluna with the empty goal. You can't do that.
Here's a Lancashire accent, and it's one of my favorite accents, British accents. So it sounds so clean. That shot's gonna be good. That's the ice on the cake.
Denied by Orochi, walking it downfield. The stack will be there. Hopefully his teammates calling. Is it a good clean? It is! Up in the pocket! Orochi!
Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I'm SirDimwi, and this is 3-Minute Meta. In this installment, we are going to talk about Pop-Tarts. Now, you might be wondering, which flavor of Pop-Tart is the best for my position? And while this is ultimately a subjective decision, you as an individual should do what is best for you. We can identify tendencies. Now, it is somewhat common, you might even say the norm, for teams to unify around a single flavor. And while uniformity can breed cohesion, you wouldn't generally want a 4-man team of strikers that were not so great at defense. So that's where we'll start. For strikers, chocolate flavored Pop-Tarts are going to provide the most direct benefit. As a striker, you will commonly find yourself in stressful situations, and what better way to calm those nerves than with a chocolatey breakfast. The additional sugar content will also provide you with the energy you need to stay in front of that aggressive defense. For midfielders and playmakers, it's really about your style of play. If you're the brawler type, you're going to want to go with blueberry because that's what you tend to dish out, blueberries. Playmakers want to lean more towards cherry or strawberry. These flavors will provide comfort when you come to terms with the middle child nature of your position on the team. And for those of you that are particularly good at those 1v1s and stealing the disc, raspberry, because and finally, for our goalies, for the stay-at-home defenseman style of goalies, s'mores are the go-to flavor. They give that at-home by the fireplace feeling for when you're camped out in the backfield. And for our dive goalies and offensive style goalies, cinnamon sugar. The bite from the cinnamon gives you that small slap you require to stay awake and aware of the goal, and the extra sugar content gives you the energy for those small bursts of action you find yourself in periodically. In the end, the flavor you choose is up to you, but consider the benefits of utilizing particular flavors for particular situations. You will generally find that a diversity of flavors on any given team will provide the best overall results within uniformity. As always, thank you very much for watching. I've been SirDimwi. Please don't take this one seriously. Shout out to the Echo Arena VRML Discord server, the Real Mamba, Princess Saluna, Sphinx Dollar, and so many others that will be upset I didn't give a shout out, and have a wonderful day.
Palador here with VRML Top Plays, featuring a match between Synapse and Joker. And man, were these highlights great. 13 plays on this list, starting off with some good defense, but Joker escalates their crimes from jaywalking to straight up thievery. At 12, forget what you know about snakes because this Mamba's got hands. A sweet pick and pop from a narrow angle just past the defender. At 11, forget what you know about snakes again because this Mamba's got wings, flying into a well-read rebound and uncoiling with a fancy finish. Number 10, it's game from Joker doing what he does on the regular with a tight fadeaway as the clock fades away on round 1. Next up, it's game again with a Matador move as he bullies the defense. I know what you're thinking, keep those puns up and you'll be mad at door too. Moving on. At 8, it's Jaywalker trying to juggle, as Jokers do, but .com gets some revenge from earlier with the blockage. At 7, the Apex Predator is back. Mamba hunting heads, then hunting that disc with laser focus in spite of the jukes during round 1 crunch time. Forget what you know about snakes. What you need to know about Mamba is that he's right at home here in the Master Division. Cracking the top 6 and the top of several heads, this shot takes a fortuitous bounce off of .com's noggin, and then it's Zach going full Hulk mode to halt both of Joker's stacks, allowing his team ample time for an open goal. At 5, Jaywalker's back to his criminal ways with a vital takeaway late in round 2 to tie up the game with 1:20 left and ultimately to force an overtime. More on that later. At 4, it's Jaywalker in game with a nope to save what looks like a guaranteed goal thanks to that excellent stack. In your top 3, it's top-notch flash and function. First caption leads the perfect bounce pass to Mamba, and then Mamba hits a cutting Zach who styles on the finish with a smooth spin cycle. Number 2, look at this. It's Zach.
Hey, so it appears that we believe these teams started without us and are no longer paying attention to Discord, so are not able to get us invites or links in. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to cast this one this evening, which is fine. You know, if they weren't able to wait, they weren't able to wait, and it's on us for being late. So yeah, sorry about that. Did refund the points from the prediction poll there. I apologize to the kid focus there. Yeah, I was really excited for to cast these teams, particularly some old players that I really wanted to talk about having gotten my butt whooped by back in the past. But no, we're not going to be able to do this one. But in about 15 minutes, Glean, Wonder T-Man, and KitKatastrophe are going to be bringing you Nessie versus Project Unknown. So don't go too far because they are going to be back in not too long. But from myself, SirDimwi, thank you for joining me this evening. I am done. And I will see you tomorrow.
City, still so far from home. I've searched for you on my own. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
Get this explosive Joker offense, getting to stop his swag war, so he'll deny that opening start, and they'll get the boost down court. They will be at ceiling, they'll find possession, and they'll take this shot in the law, putting 3
of nice quick passes here, sending it up to the top. Lovely pass there, passing it back. Legit now holding it. Stuns there, lovely stun. Or
sending that one cross, gonna be ahead of its target, but pursuing it will be Team Gravity. Viatrex now down to the floor. Does this angle exist? And it does. That pass to Lowriders.
Savage Joes has improved over their current games. Stacks are out. Both stacks are getting really close as blue team flubs their Matches average. Jones puts it in for two. Taco Pig not taking any time.
A lot of stuns coming through now at the floor will be picked up and set back towards that bubble, looking above the goal, and the slap from Acorn will finish that one off. Getting the grab on that will be Ghost Duck, and trying to get that dribble through mid. It will be picked up by Ryruff. Ryruff sending that pass forward. This is a chance, and Ghost Duck, but the save denying that. It's shut down by this defense. This defense is going to find that clear through. Now they're on offense. Now they're going to take this shot, and Ollie, we talk about Ollie, and Ollie does it right around.
Yeah, as you said, Mad was not looking at the cut passes. He was expecting a shot there. As Mad with the long shot off the backboard, not going to get saved by anyone.
As that's going to bounce off the crossbar.
Yeah, nice move by Citizen, but not quite able to finish. Elusive picks it up. Zuck's hanging out on the shield, but to the backside, Jake to Baka.
But shutting that one down will be Winter on the back line.
Yeah, as he clears it down midfield, the stack from Intoxicated super quick coming in, and will be Winter first.
Chuck sending it near side, looking to get it to Essen. Essen able to play that one off the wall. S goes back to Sports. Sports back to Link 1. Link 1 setting up Chuck, not North.
Nathan, the pass getting stunned out. Spoon with the pickup and the shot. What a shot there from Sir Captain Spoon.
Immediately turning over Caption, gets it up to Mamba. Mamba flings it through as he gets stunned out. Steel Skydiver with the tap back in. Saluna with the empty goal. You can't do that.
Here's a Lancashire accent, and it's one of my favorite accents, British accents. So it sounds so clean. That shot's gonna be good. That's the ice on the cake.
Denied by Hiroshi, walking it downfield. The stack will be there. Hopefully his teammates calling. Is it a good clean? It is! Open pocket! Hiroshi!
Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I'm SirDimwi, and this is 3 Minute Meta. In this installment, we are going to talk about Pop-Tarts. Now, you might be wondering which flavor of Pop-Tart is the best for my position. And while this is ultimately a subjective decision, you as an individual should do what is best for you. We can identify tendencies. Now, it is somewhat common, you might even say the norm, for teams to unify around a single flavor. And while uniformity can breed cohesion, you wouldn't generally want a 4-man team of strikers that were not so great at defense. So that's where we'll start. For strikers, chocolate flavored Pop-Tarts are going to provide the most direct benefit. As a striker, you will commonly find yourself in stressful situations, and what better way to calm those nerves than with a chocolatey breakfast. The additional sugar content will also provide you with the energy you need to stay in front of that aggressive defense. For midfielders and playmakers, it's really about your style of play. If you're the brawler type, you're going to want to go with blueberry because that's what you tend to dish out, blueberries. Playmakers want to lean more towards cherry or strawberry. These flavors will provide comfort when you come to terms with the middle child nature of your position on the team. And for those of you that are particularly good at those 1v1s and stealing the disc, raspberry, because and finally, for our goalies, for the stay-at-home defenseman style of goalies, s'mores are the go-to flavor. They give that at-home by-the-fireplace feeling for when you're camped out in the backfield. And for our dive goalies and offensive style goalies, cinnamon sugar. The bite from the cinnamon gives you that small slap you require to stay awake and aware of the goal, and the extra sugar content gives you the energy for those small bursts of action you find yourself in periodically. In the end, the flavor you choose is up to you, but consider the benefits of utilizing particular flavors for particular situations. You will generally find that a diversity of flavors on any given team will provide the best overall results within uniformity. As always, thank you very much for watching. I've been SirDimwi. Please don't take this one seriously. Shout out to the Echo Arena VRML Discord server, the Real Mamba, Princess Saluna, Sphinx, Dollar, and so many others that will be upset I didn't give a shout out, and have a wonderful day.
points, but they'll still be there for the recovery. The stack, though, meeting them along the line, so there is going to be a shot from the bottom line and right into the goal. Mail it in. It's Franz. In a row, shots, 2 shots in a row, fine. 3 in a row, that's where snowballs begin.
Ooh, single shot. They have another opportunity here. Mozzie. That was a great read. Next tech Farsa. Ooh, nice swim move. Next tech down to the floor to the Sosa. Sosa gonna set up Scarborough. Scarborough looking for the cut pass. Hits next tech and he brings it in for the 2. What a play there.
I don't know, now looking maybe for the dribble with his teammate. I'll just bounce off the wall, but step over. Nice recovery. Maybe a long shot and it will go in. For the 3 from 40 meters. Quickly closing that gap. Very nice. Very much appreciated. Now the pass comes up to Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight going for a 1v1 and he will get it off the back, but to put it in for the 2.
Fernando's going to get that one cleared out as the chains get together and chase after that one down into the Limit Duty bubble. Ender with a hand on it. Ender up to Andy and a good stop there by Witt. And Witt's going to get the clear out here as this one's through the near side tube all the way down into the 4 Kings bubble here. That's 4-0.
Already scoring nearly as many points in this round as they did in round 1.
Jim looking for the pass to Kaz. Kaz with the juke and the slam.
Oh, a 9-point lead. And finding the stop there will be Clockwork, and that's not good. And this long shot coming through, that's going to be good from Emil.
They're looking to recollect the disc, but if maybe the other team can get it, they might get a scoring opportunity. And John does recollect over to Hyper Infinity, and Hyper
in orange, that is Gen Z on the right in blue. I am SirDimwi, joined by so much Saudi on the cameras, and Sputnik Cobra in the studio with us as Aeronite gets the first goal there. 3 points on the board for a Moonface with the clear.
Clear's going in, and it looks like Soluna's going to be right there with an open goal. Has to pass out. Moonface, though, finding the low side.
They're fighting Victus.
Reindeer with the disc, but it gets caught up by Rummy, and Rummy
Good afternoon, Jackson Jills. I am SirDimwi, and this is 3-Minute Meta. In this first installment, we are going to cover zones, specifically attack, defensive, and neutral zones. Before we start, everything I cover in these videos are just basic guidelines to help get you more familiar with the meta. These represent only my interpretation of the meta, and it may not be shared by everyone. So we'll begin with an analogy. In the game of basketball, the court is split into 2 halves. To your team, these are the offensive and defensive zones. The defensive zone is the half occupied by your team's goal, and the offensive zone is the half occupied by the other team's goal. Hockey does this as well with offensive and defensive zones, but hockey also adds a neutral zone in the center of the ice. In both sports, it is the rules of the game that define the zones and thus influence the strategies that teams develop around them. And in Echo Arena, we effectively take this concept of zones one step further. It is common, even the norm, to identify the 2 halves of the arena as the offensive and defensive zones from your team's perspective. But in practice, what you effectively have are 2 defensive zones, 2 neutral zones, and 2 attack zones. Mid doubles as both an attack and defensive zone depending on whether or not you control the disc. In Echo Arena, an offensive attack happens in 2 stages. First, the offense has to get through mid, and then they can set up for an attack on the bubble. There is no bubble attack before getting through the choke point at mid. In the analogy we started with, where game rules were what define the zones, here it is a level design of the arena, i.e. the geometry, e.g. this choke point, that creates this unique defensive zone. So then what is a neutral zone? For offense, this is a zone in which you tend to stage your attacks from. For defense, this is basically a zone that you do not overcommit defensive coverage to. And again, it is the level design here that creates this effective zone. With so much space, it is much easier for the offense to successfully complete passes and otherwise progress up the field. That is as opposed to mid, where the geometry creates a choke point, or bubble, where the geometry funnels everything into a smaller and smaller area around the goal, and thus these are far more viable as defensive strongholds. So in the end, it is the lack of defensive viability that creates these neutral zones. So how do you use this information? On offense, it's good to be able to predict how and where the defense will be setting up to defend. Conversely, on defense, it is good to know where your geographic strengths are, that is, what areas of the map provide you with advantages on defense. This knowledge can inform you while devising both offensive and defensive strategies and plays, and may better help you make necessary adjustments during a real game. Some core concepts to always keep in mind are space and numbers. These exist on a sliding scale where more space and fewer numbers tends to favor the offense, while less space and more numbers tends to favor the defense. Numbers here just meaning the number of players in a given area. Now, with all that said, what are your thoughts? Does this help you visualize the game any better? Do you completely disagree with what I had to say? Or maybe you had some questions or even a potential topic for a future 3-minute meta. Please leave them all in the comments below this video. I will be reading through all of them, so feedback is greatly appreciated.
They'll still be there for the recovery. The stack, though, meeting them along the line. So there is going to be a shot from the bottom line and right into the goal. Mail it in. It's Franz. In a row. Shots. 2 shots in a row. Fine. 3 in a row. That's where snowballs begin.
Ooh, single shot. They have another opportunity here. Mozzie. That was a great read. Next tech Farsa. Ooh, nice swim move. Next tech down to the floor to the Sosa. Sosa gonna set up Scarborough. Scarborough looking for the cut pass. Hits next tech and he brings it in for the 2. What a play there.
I don't know, now looking maybe for the dribble with his teammate. I'll just bounce off the wall, but step over. Nice recovery. Maybe a long shot and it will go in. For the 3 from 40 meters. Quickly closing that gap. Very nice. Very much appreciated. Now the pass comes up to Lucid Knight. Lucid Knight going for a 1v1 and he will get it off the back board to put it in for the 2.
Fernando's going to get that one cleared out as the chains get together and chase after that one down into the limit duty bubble. Ender with a hand on it. Ender up to Andy and a good stop there by Witt. And Witt's going to get the clear out here as this one's through the near side tube all the way down into the 4 Kings bubble here. That's 4-on-0.
Already scoring nearly as many points in this round as they did in round 1.
Jim looking for the pass to Kaz. Kaz with the juke and the slam.
Oh, a 9-point lead. And finding the stop there will be clockwork, and that's not good. And this long shot coming through, that's going to be good from Emil.
They're looking to recollect the disc, but if maybe the other team can get it, they might get a scoring opportunity, and John does recollect over to Hyper Infinity, and Hyper
in orange, that is Gen Z on the right in blue. I am SirDimwi, joined by so much to on the cameras, and Sputnik Cobra in the studio with us as Aeronite gets the first goal there. 3 points on the board for a Moonface with the clear.
Clear's going in, and it looks like Soluna's going to be right there with an open goal. Has to pass out. Moonface, though, finding the low side.
There by Invictus.
Reindeer with the disc, but it gets caught up by Rummy, and Rummy
Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I am SirDimwi, and this is 3-Minute Meta. In this first installment, we are going to cover zones, specifically attack, defensive, and neutral zones. Before we start, everything I cover in these videos are just basic guidelines to help get you more familiar with the meta. These represent only my interpretation of the meta, and it may not be shared by everyone. So we'll begin with an analogy. In the game of basketball, the court is split into two halves. To your team, these are the offensive and defensive zones. The defensive zone is the half occupied by your team's goal, and the offensive zone is the half occupied by the other team's goal. Hockey does this as well with offensive and defensive zones, but hockey also adds a neutral zone in the center of the ice. In both sports, it is the rules of the game that define the zones and thus influence the strategies that teams develop around them. And in Echo Arena, we effectively take this concept of zones one step further. It is common, even the norm, to identify the two halves of the arena as the offensive and defensive zones from your team's perspective. But in practice, what you effectively have are two defensive zones, two neutral zones, and two attack zones. Mid doubles as both an attack and defensive zone depending on whether or not you control the disc. In Echo Arena, an offensive attack happens in two stages.
All right, everyone, welcome back to VRML 1, bringing you Nessie versus Project Unknown. I am your caster, Glean. Joining me in the casting booth is KitKatastrophe, and on the cams is Wonder T-Man. And we have a great game lined up here for you tonight. Project Unknown, a stable gold team here, 1180 MMR, and Nessie, a new team with some recalculated MMR. I've only played one game so far, but I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. It not only seems like the connoisseur vote heavily favors them, but also the poll prediction here on Twitch chat heavily favors Nessie. So it'll be interesting to see how things go here as we get underway here with round one. Kit, take it away.
I'm definitely excited to see this round, and I'm excited to see these two teams. This is definitely going to be a hype game, and we have Project Unknown winning that joust. It is now with... Wait, have I got these back to front? I think I've got the teams back to front on my end. Oh my.
It's all right. It looks like it will be Nessie picking that one up. Trying to get the pass over to Bamboo Panda. Does get the pass over. Bamboo gonna reset this one back to Chewy. Gonna send this one over to HD Smoke. HD gonna send this one down to Owen. And Owen with a slam dunk into the bottom pocket, giving Nessie their first 2 points here on the board.
And it looks like we are going... Sorry. Voice cracks today. Oh my. Okay, so Project Unknown with the joust advantage now, looking for options, potentially slowing it down here, looking for that pass back. Great set of passes there, and it is going to go loose, and a great intercept there by Nessie. The stack coming in and going for the shot, a great shot there by Smoke.
Yeah, just as that backline, that late stack there at the end, coming up for Project Mayhem, but not quite able to get there in times. It will be another score here for Nessie, so a quick 4-point lead for them, as now teams are coming out of the tunnels once again. It will be Project Unknown taking the disc on this joust advantage. Baby Jesus handling this one, gonna send it over to Venom. Now Venom gonna walk this one around, send it across the top to Borny, but not quite able to get the disc to them. And now perhaps Nessie can capitalize. Owen gonna take this one. Owen taking a shot, and yeah, on the stunned goalie, able to put that one in a 6-point lead here.
Great stack there, very fast and quick on their feet, definitely able to get on top of the play and fast. It is going to be interesting to see how Project Unknown come back from this. How are they going to play it out? It looks like they are going to try and bait out those defenders, perhaps try and get them to push that disc to try and open up back downfield. Great pass off there, and it is going to be passed once again down to Baby Jesus. Baby Jesus now with that disc, looking for that pass off. It is going to bounce off the roof and bounce loose in the bubble, and we're going to get the first 2 points here from Project Unknown, and Dylan putting it in for 2.
Yeah, great read off that bounce, as that stack there from Nessie was looking to maybe get the stun on in, but Dylan able to get that grab and put it in for a quick 2, putting that lead to 4, and now we see Nessie come out here for their first time on their offensive joust. Owen gonna handle this one. Dancing inverted on that ceiling, just trying to get that defender to come back to him, and he does so successfully. And now Chewy gonna send this one down over to HD Smoke. HD gonna reset this one back to Owen, and look at this slow play kit that Nessie is utilizing right now.
I definitely love a good slow play. It definitely is a great way to waste some time and keep control of that disc. And Nessie definitely able to keep control of the disc here. A great intercept there by Venom, and Venom is going to try and pass it down, but it is bouncing loose. And a great tap back there from Nessie, but it is intercepted by Baby Jesus. Baby Jesus now with that disc, looking for options. Potential pass here, baiting out defenders, and a great pass up there to Venom. Venom now on the way to the goal and getting stunned out, and it falls back into the hands of Nessie.
Yeah, but a couple of unfortunate bounces there. What an ender from Baby Jesus. Now he's inverted on the ceiling. He's going to send this one down to Borny. Borny going to look for another pass. Tries to get it over to Venom, but off the barrier instead. Two players collapsing in on it. It will be Venom to take this one. Venom going to send it down underneath. Not quite able to find the teammate. HD Smoke going to send this one, or try to send this one out, as it does take another bounce. Now it's disc still loose. Now picked up here by Venom. Venom going to try and take a shot, but not quite able to find it. And once again, Smoke going to look for a clear, and this time it does go through.
But it is going to bounce back. Who is going to get to that disc first? It looks to be Smoke, but Dylan coming in fast, potentially looking for a stun. A steal there by Dylan. The goal is open, but not able to connect. And a stun out there by Nessie, but another great steal from Dylan. Dylan is on fire with those steals. Looking for that pass off, but it doesn't quite connect. They are going to chase it down, and Baby Jesus has possession. Looking for that pass off. Perhaps a duck there, and a pass off to the shoulder. A great set of passes there. Looking for that shot, perhaps a backboard, but it is not able to connect, and Nessie is going to clear it out once again.
Yes, it's now down the field. There's a stack leech on it, looks like, from Project Unknown. Now they're able to get the hand on the disc. They're looking for a clear here. Actually, a pass over to Borny. Borny now inverting on the ceiling and walking this one back. And look how slow each of these teams are playing. Not really making too many errors, because they're just making sure they capitalize. That shot just going barely wide. A stack there from Nessie, able to get the stun and try and get this one out. Not quite able to. Venom over to Baby Jesus on the slap. Baby Jesus is going to look for a shot, and there it is. It's only a 2-point lead now for Nessie off that great play from Baby Jesus.
Definitely a great play there, and it is a close game. I love a good close game, and let's hope that it can stay close, because close games are the best games. And it will be interesting to see how Nessie responds here.
For sure, as now it looks like Chewy is handling the disc over to Bamboo Panda, and Bamboo Panda with a long three, able to put that one in from 11 meters out on the goalie. Impressive shot there. That gives him a 5-point lead.
Definitely a great play there, and it is definitely interesting to see how they use that change in momentum, switching things up and confusing Project Unknown.
All right.
Oops, sorry, you go.
Borny going to send this one over to Venom. Venom going down to Dylan, and now Dylan going to look for some offense here for Project Unknown, but instead they opt for a reset. Not quite able to find the teammate, as it does bounce loose, but it looks like they will be able to collect and get something going here.
Baby is now with that disc, looking for a pass off. It looks like they have an open player, and they pass it to that open player. Gonna walk it in a little bit. A great pass off there, but it isn't gonna connect. And it looks like it will fall back into the hands of Baby Jesus. Baby Jesus dancing along the wall there, looking for passes, perhaps baiting out one defender, and the passes are covered. A great stun there, and a great read from the play by Nessie, but a great tap off there by Borny, getting into that bubble once again. A stun there, but it is tapped out. Baby Jesus now looking for that anchor shot. It doesn't quite connect, and Nessie clearing it out once again.
But here they are, not quite able to get it out. A great ender there from Baby Jesus with the slap. Hits it back into the orange bubble. Now a pick up here by Owen. Owen with a shot, and there it is. Another score for Nessie, giving them a 7-point lead here down the stretch.
Definitely an impressive play there. They know how to read the disc and know how to play it. It'll be interesting to see how Project Unknown responds here.
Yeah, as now, once again, they're handling the disc and send it over to Venom. Venom gonna try and forward this one through, but that stack able to stun them out. Dylan gonna take this one, and Dylan looking for a long three, not quite able to find it off the backboard. Instead, HD Smoke taking this one and gonna send it over to Bamboo Panda. Bamboo gonna send this one through. It's gonna bounce down into that orange bubble once again. Teams are not quite there yet, as now Borny finally recovering this one is gonna send this one through, or try to send it through. Is another bouncing a few of those you see in this match already, where team's not quite able to get it through, but a good pass over here to Dylan to try and get something going inside the inside the blue zone for orange.
Venom now with that disc, but a great stun there from, I think it's Owen, and Baby Jesus able to pick it up from the loose. A great reset there to Borny. Borny gonna look for that pass across to Dylan. Dylan gonna look for that shot, but a save there from Smoke.
Yeah, I mean, Dylan coming in close for that shot, and maybe a little bit too close, and gets the smoke, as now that shot, not quite able to find it, and instead loose. Bamboo Panda just slapping this one back. Not quite able to find anything, as Dylan now going to send this one through into that blue zone once again. Stacks are underway. It does look like there's a headbutt coming out, and instead Chewy will pick this one up and try and send it through.
It is in the Project Unknown half, and Project Unknown are looking to get there first. Let's see if they can get some momentum going in this round. It is stuck in that trap area, but Borny going to pick it up, and Dylan off to the side there, perhaps looking for a shot. Is it going to get close? It is, but it isn't going to go in. And it looks like Venom with the disc now looking for a shot, and they are going to end the round with some points.
Yeah, giving them a little bit of momentum here into this round 2. Maybe they can carry something over and take us to a round 3 after taking a round 2, perhaps. But we shall have to wait and see, as, yes, it will be Nessie taking this first round 11-6.
Nessie definitely being quicker on the stacks here, but Project Unknown just have a little bit more control of the disc. But once Nessie do get that control going, they definitely have that fire. And it's interesting to see how both teams are playing here.
Yeah, so far out the gate, Nessie, again, relatively new team, comprised of a few players that I've seen around, but I haven't seen much of them, but certainly are impressing me here in this first round. But as we continue, it'll be interesting to see, and I believe, like both you, Kit, mentioned, and some members of Twitch chat mentioning, you know, Project Unknown has a lot of disc control, and they've been able to make some great passes and really hold on to the disc. Looking at the possession time, I mean, they've had 62% of the possession time here. So they definitely know how to handle the disc, they just haven't been able to capitalize, and that's where Nessie has really shined in this first round here.
They definitely did shine in the first round, and let's see how they head into this second round.
Yeah, as the teams are now lining up and getting ready to launch out of those terminals once again. And here they are underway in this second round, as now it will be a headbutt here from Nessie, but a bit of an awkward one as it flies back into their own zone, and now Borny with an open net finds it, and he puts it in for a quick 2.
That is the downside of the headbutt. It may be fast, it may be quick, but it is unpredictable.
Absolutely, and I mean, what better time to prove it than right there, kid.
It definitely is interesting. Let's see how they take this. It looks like they are going to play it a little bit faster than we did see in that second round. An awkward bounce there, and Baby Jesus is going to pick it up, duking out that defender. And it looks like Baby Jesus is now going to perhaps look for a dribble. We're going to bounce back, but getting stunned out. Looking to chase that down is Bamboo, and it is going to bounce off the top of Shield. It was bouncing dangerously close. Chewy going to chase it down, but Baby Jesus getting the stun off. Looking for the stun there is Nessie, but it is able to be cleared. A great stack there, and Smoke with the disc now.
Smoke trying to send this one through, but instead off the double diamond and back up into that blue zone. Owen inverting after that grab. not quite able to get it through as now Baby Jesus handling this one. And gonna dance around that popcorn a little bit. Just gonna wait for that stack, or perhaps wait for a defender from Adam. Does so successfully. Venom gonna try and bring this one in, takes the shot, and puts it in. And look at this, what a change from this first round, where now Project Unknown up by 4 points quite quickly. And we talked about it a little bit before, but that momentum Project Unknown was carrying from that first round, coming into play here in the second round.
It definitely is coming into play here. Bamboo now with the disc, but Dylan with the intercept. Once again, looking for that long shot and is going to take it.
Wow. I mean, they are just pouring it on at this point. What a defensive play there. More Project Unknown able to get the stop, and they're definitely feeling good after such a quick start. They just got to keep things going here if they want to take this to a round 3. Now it will be Nessie launching out here. HD Smoke gonna tap this one up over to Owen off the ceiling. Gonna send it through the tunnel. It's going to bounce and find the hands of someone as Dylan does get the slap through. There were a number of players there. I wasn't quite sure who was going to get that one. Dylan's gonna handle this one now though. Gonna just try and walk this up, but instead opts for a reset back to the teammate Chewy with a great stun there, and now gonna send this one back into that orange zone.
It is bouncing loose, and it will be a stack race, and it looks like Project Unknown have gotten their stacks together. They now have the disc, and they are going to clear it down that field. Bamboo looking to recover, perhaps a stack there, but Venom with the stun. Another stun there, a stack there from Project Unknown, looking for the shot. A great stop there by Smoke.
Yeah, what a grab up close, and now it looks like it will be... No, Nessie does not get the handle as a good stun there from Baby Jesus, gets the disc, and now Venom going to take this one. Venom dances around a little bit, takes a shot as both players came out from the goal. Now a 9-0 lead for Project Unknown, and what contrast. What contrast. I cannot... I mean, it's the curse of the second round. We've seen it time and time again, where one team, down in that first round, comes in with a little bit of momentum, comes in with a little bit of fire, and absolutely turns it on here in the second round. And that is exactly what has happened here for Project Unknown.
I think that Nessie are feeling the pressure here. Oh no, a drop disc, and Chewy able to pick it up, and another intercept there. A great shot, and perhaps a mail slot, not quite. Bamboo looking to chase it down, but the defense is back, just missing it. And now it is cleared by Baby Jesus, going all the way down, looking to go close to the goal. A great steal there by Venom, but it is stolen back by Chewy. A missed bounce there, and it does fall back into the hands of Nessie.
Yeah, and now Nessie able to get that one through off the clear from Bamboo, and now it's going to be loose into that orange bubble very slowly, but Borny comfortably with some time is able to get the hands on that one. Now Bamboo in the midfield there with a great interception. We send this one down to Owen. Owen going to just back this one out. They are going to try and make the most of their opportunity here, but no, Baby Jesus with an immediate slap as he got the read on that play. Dylan going to try and headbutt this one through, doesn't quite get it, is now off another head. Instead, this one now forward through eventually by Project Unknown. Going to bounce loose into that blue bubble and right into the hands of Venom. Was that clear? Venom trying for the shot, but it's just low. Venom getting the grab though once again. Venom going to try and bring this one in. HD Smoke with a great grab. Going to try and send this one out and does get it through.
Definitely a great play there and a great steal by Baby Jesus, but it is stolen back once again. It is loose. Who's going to get there first? It will be Dylan tapping it back. It is going to bounce loose. Borny looking to chase it down, but Owen with the tap back and Venom with the intercept going for that long shot. It is just a bit wide. Chewy now with the disc looking for options. Another great intercept by Venom. Venom is able to read that disc really, really well. Looking for that pass off. It doesn't quite connect, but picking it back up, looking for that reset pass. Baby Jesus now with that disc, looking to draw out that defender perhaps, and it is going to be a bit of a time waster here, I think, because they are up by 9 points.
Yeah, no, Venom on an opportunity maybe, but no, a great stun there from a member of Nessie. Gets them the disc, and now trying to clear this one into the blue bubble once again. Or sorry, the orange bubble once again, and blue team members there. HD Smoke trying to send it in, not quite able to find it off the post instead. Bamboo collects this one. Bamboo gonna look for the pass up to the shoulder. HD Smoke gonna look for a pass over to Owen, and there it is. That gets them their first 2 points after a long drought, over 6.5 minutes here. But they were able to secure some points there with that great crossplay.
Let's see if they can get some momentum going here. Project Unknown now with that just advantage. How are they going to play it? It's the first one we've seen from them for this round. Definitely a swing here. A great pass downfield there. Dylan looking for that open three. It doesn't quite connect. And Bamboo going to clear it back down.
Yeah, trying to find the pass there to Owen, and does so eventually off the bounce, but into the hands of Baby Jesus instead was that shot, I believe. Now over to Venom. Venom going to forward this one through. Down into that blue bubble. Dylan gets there first. Dylan gonna look for a shot here. What a great grab there from Bamboo. Denies that potential goal, as now it's gonna bounce loose once again. A tie up there in the middle, picked up here by Venom. Venom gonna look for a pass up. Dylan's got time. He just decides to, you know, give a little zing, perhaps a little bit of a taunt there to Nessie, and he instead slams that one in with the lightest with the lightest touch that you can see from a slam dunk.
I don't like dings. Dings are mean. It is Nessie now with that joust advantage, looking for that pass off to Chewy. Chewy now with the disc, gonna pass it down to Bamboo. Bamboo now with it. What is going to happen here? They do have that defender back in the goal. They are covered 4-on-1. HD Smoke with the disc now, looking for that anchor, but Borny with the steal and the clear. It is still in their half, however, but a great tap off there by Baby Jesus. It looks like Nessie is going to get there first, looking for options. Perhaps going to go for that pass. A great pass down there to the trench, and it is going to be taken in, but a double cover there by Project Unknown, able to read the situation perfectly. Baby Jesus perhaps looking for that long shot, but a great intercept there by Nessie.
Yeah, now Owen gonna dance around with this one a little bit, gonna send this one up to Chewy. Chewy gonna walk over and try and send this one down to Bamboo. Bamboo. Now with this one, Bamboo gonna send it back over to Chewy. Now they're gonna try and play some more disc control as they do forward it into that orange bubble eventually, but Venom right there able to get the hands on it. And now Venom can just burn time. They do have a major point advantage here, and opportunities are running out here for Nessie to make a comeback, as now they do get a stack going and are able to get the hand on the disc, but without about a minute left to go here. I think that will be the second round in Project Unknown, and we will be getting a third round finally on VRML 1 tonight.
Chewy looking for that shot and gonna take it. A great way to grab some momentum. Maybe they can come back a little bit here, but I think we are out of mathematical time, or possibly very close to it. No, we are at mathematical time, so we will be seeing a round 3.
Oh yeah, as we always love to have, is now trying to set it over, not quite able to find it. Actually does find Venom. I stand corrected as sending it up to Borny. Borny trying to find it instead off the head, I believe. Now trying to get it through, can't quite get it through. Awesome Geo. Sent in by a member of Nessie, just gonna bounce up towards the ceiling. Takes another bounce off that trench. Chewy with a tap. Perhaps some last chance points here for some momentum like we saw from the other team. And yeah, there it is. What a bounce shot by Bamboo off the pyramid. And that gives that only gave Project Unknown a 3-point lead here to end it out. So 11-8 to Project Unknown, and perhaps a little bit of momentum to Nessie as they get that last shot.
Definitely, it is going to be an interesting round in this second half. It looks like there is a pause, perhaps. Maybe a chance to take a breather. Perhaps going to swap out some players here. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, perhaps a breather, perhaps some hydration. As with all of this action, I am a bit parched. I don't know about you, Kit, but certainly there has been a lot going on in this game. Oh, you're so clever. You need to hydrate for us. I see you. I see you. Yeah, and Nessie was able to, I think there's something to be spoken about for Nessie's mental fortitude to be able to make this comeback or mount a little bit of a comeback here. Certainly impressive after going down so much in that those first few minutes of this game, but a good comeback here to make things close, even though we went to a round 3. A bit of claustrophobia, you might say, wonder. Nessie got a bit claustrophobic and wanted to make some space.
A question in there, why is bronze going against gold? So Nessie is actually playing their second game right now, which means that they don't have an MMR yet. So I believe it's paired close to what they should be, and Nessie is definitely a strong team here.
Yes, now Nessie gets ahead, but oh my, that came dangerously close to going into the goal. Bamboo with the pickup, but instead picked up here by Baby Jesus. Now Borny with the pickup. Gonna try and slap it out. Chewy handles this one. Chewy's gonna look for something. Tries to get a shot off, I believe, perhaps a pass, but instead Baby Jesus will try and slap this out. Instead into the hands of Owen. What a save there by Venom! Oh my goodness, as he tried to bring it in. Now this one cleared back into that blue zone. Venom with a long shot, not quite able to find the nail slot. Instead, Dylan will pick this one up. Dylan with the drive. Dylan with the bounce shot, not quite able to find it. Venom with another shot. And Owen, I believe, either got the hand on it, maybe off the head. I'm not quite sure, but that will be the first 2 points of this game to Project Unknown.
It definitely is interesting to see there. Definitely looks like Nessie are coming out in this round strong, looking to get that momentum going. Trying to duck there, but Borny picking it up. Borny gonna look for that 3-pointer, and is gonna take it. They do go up by 5.
Yeah, an impressive grab there by Borny as it looked like HD Smoke tried to duck him with the Geo, but instead he reads that and is able to get the stun and gets the goal there. So now, with that 5-point lead, a bit of a reflection here from round 2. We'll have to see how Nessie answers. HD Smoke gonna take this one. HD gonna jump over 1 and now send it over to Chewy. Sorry, he was inverted, so he ducked instead. Over to Bamboo Banda. Bamboo gonna send this one down to Owen. Owen takes the shot. Venom may have gotten a hand on that one, but instead it will go the way of Nessie, and now only a 3-point lead here for Project Unknown.
Is there any pirates? Because there is some goal thieving happening here.
Oh, clever. Clever girl, as now Baby Jesus takes this one. And now gonna send this one over to Venom. Venom gonna look to send this one over into the blue zone, but instead an interception by Owen, and now forwarded into that orange zone.
It is going to be picked up there by Chewy, looking to get a goal here, just dinging off the post. It is going to bounce back into the hands of Baby Jesus, but chasing it down is Nessie, not able to get the clear off, but a slap back into Nessie's half. It is bouncing loose. It is going to be a race to see who gets there first. It looks like there is 3 players back there from Nessie, stunning out the 1 player from Project Unknown, but they are getting that disc back. Able to pick it up is Dylan. Dylan going to pass off to Baby Jesus, but the disc is still loose and missed pass there, but it is still picked up. Looking for that pass across.
Oh.
Is that a headbutt?
That was a slap shot. That was an 18 meter per second immediate slap shot off the barrier.
That's
into a bottom pocket.
Insane. That's insane. That is crazy. I hope someone clipped that. You better clip that, because that was an insane shot.
That is a dirty shot for sure. Not dirty in a bad way, but dirty in the best possible ways. Now Dylan gets a dirty steal and a granny shot to give them an 8-point lead. My goodness. You know Project Unknown is just feeling it right now.
They definitely have got their momentum going. Let's see how they use it. Let's see if Nessie can bring back their momentum. Let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they can pull it off. I definitely want to see Nessie come back strong here. We know they can do it. It looks like they are going to take a fast option downfield, but Baby Jesus with the intercept.
Yeah, now once again we see Project Unknown getting the hands on the disc, able to get those mid lane steals. Dylan gonna send it in on a shot, not quite able to find it as it now bounces up and around. Baby Jesus gonna look for the grab, not quite able to read the bounces now. He does get the grab, but Disc still loose. Bamboo gonna take this one. Bamboo gonna try and send this one through. Does get it through successfully. Takes a bounce at that shoulder, and now loose once again. And Owen tries to get a grab. Owen pursuing this one. Does get it, sends it into HD Smoke. HD gonna try and bring this one in, but no, a stun here from Dylan, denying the shot. Great steal from there from Bamboo. Bamboo gonna take a shot, and Bamboo places that one, cutting that lead to 6.
Oh, great shot there, great play, able to get a hand on it. Let's see if they can use this to their advantage. Let's see the joust here by Project Unknown. Was that a pause? A cheeky time to press pause. Maybe perhaps a pause here to take a breath, take a minute. Let's see what the option is here. And there is some questions in chat there. Roster lock is next week. There is, I believe, this week and then 2 more before the end of the season. But yes, roster lock is next week, so technically it is not too late to make a team until next Monday.
Was said next week was tomorrow. That is how my week is going, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell. You can tell it has been an interesting one for me. But yes, roster lock will be in that week. Dimwi mentioned earlier on the stream, finals coming up in the middle of May, so that will be the conclusion of the season with those finals, with the top 10 teams in each region competing for their competing for that prize of glory and the title of champion. At least for the NA and EU regions. I'm not so sure about the OCE region, but I'm sure you know more about that than I.
We're all special in OCE. We
Everyone's
don't
a winner in OCE.
Well, actually, no. I believe it is top 6 going to get to finals. I believe that is the case. I am unsure. We have not been told yet, so that'll be interesting for us. I cannot wait until we do find out.
Everyone competes in finals.
No.
Petition right now. Everyone competes in finals in OCE.
There is 19 active teams in OCE right now. We did lose one, unfortunately, but that does happen. It is a bit sad because it was one of our Japanese teams, and we definitely love the Japanese community, and we're happy to have them in OCE. I know that my old team, it was our favorite thing to compete against them. I recently changed teams, which is a bit surprising. I didn't expect it. My team didn't expect it, but it is happening.
Oh, how kind, how kind, Newton Dad. You're gonna lend OCE a few teams. That sounds great. We'll send them. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna pick the list too? Oh, perfect. We'll send them over. We'll make sure to have them packaged and sent over to you, Kit, here in a matter of weeks, so that way we can get them in the finals.
Well, technically, if a few teams did come over from NA, they would be allowed to play with the ping, because NA only gets like 200, maximum 200 ping on our servers, and our ping cap is 250. So if it wasn't for the region thing, they technically could play under our ping cap rules.
There you go. There you go, guys. Confirmation. We can send NA teams over to OCE. Now's your time to make your OCE teams, guys. Right here. You learned it here first, folks. As we are still waiting on this pause, not quite sure what's going on with these 2 teams, but hopefully everything is okay.
I believe that the OCE community would come after you with Big Stick if you tried to put an NA team in OCE. So let's not do that, because I will personally chase you with Big Stick.
Oh. That's also okay. So here's a so there's a big threat here from our very own KitKatastrophe. She's gonna chase me down with a big stick. Look forward to that one being on the redemption list here soon. If you really just don't like someone, we'll just have Kit chase them down with the big stick. And yeah, she'll fly all the way to America if you're in NA. She'll fly to EU if they're in EU. Just make sure to send them the information, and she'll be right there.
Not sure quite how to respond to that, but okay.
Only 1,000 points, guys. Easy.
Only 1,000. Why am I not worth that many points?
Oh, dude. Well, how many points
Should
do
be
you
like
think you're worth?
100,000 points.
100,000? More than a seasoned VIP? I don't know.
I mean, I am pretty special.
Now Baby Jesus says these teams did on pause and we're back underway here. Dylan gonna send this one over to Borny, and Borny trying for a shot, I believe, off of that double diamond anchor, but instead picked up here by Owen over to HD Smoke. HD gonna try and send this one through. Does get to Chewy, and Chewy gonna forward this one, perhaps, but instead into that tunnel, and Borny gonna slap this one back into the blue zone. Oh, that might just be in.
What is this? This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts.
Well, there you go, folks. On bounce 3 here. Start things off here from the timeout, and Project Unknown still just laying it on here. HD Smoke taking this one. HD's gonna send this one in to the orange zone. Picked up here by Chewy. Chewy getting stunned out. The dive there from Venom, the goalie, able to send this one back into the blue zone. Just gonna bounce around towards that ceiling and still lose once again, and HD getting the hand off of it, off that boost.
It definitely is interesting to see what is happening here. HD Smoke looking for that clear downfield, managing to get it past all the defenders. Is that in? No way! No way is that in! Shot there by Smoke.
Are you kidding me? Two bounce shots in a row from just, oh my goodness. Okay, so we've had a floor bounce shot, we've had a ceiling bounce shot, we need a wall bounce shot, guys. Come on, you know it's gonna happen. We gotta hit every part of this arena. Up to Borny, down, forwarded into the blue zone. Trying to find Dylan, but no, Smoke right there to pick it up. Smoke gonna look for a cross. Doesn't quite have it, instead into the orange zone and slapped out by Baby Jesus.
Kit.exe has stopped responding. A great pass down there by Nessie. Nessie gonna clear it down field. It is gonna bounce. Is it gonna bounce in? No, not quite. A great pick up there by Owen. Owen gonna pass it to Chewy, and Chewy's gonna take it in for 2. They definitely have some momentum going here to bring it back within 5 points? No. 4 points. I can maths. Let's go.
Look, we're all befuddled by this show here in this round 3 that none of us can do math, as now Baby Jesus taking this one and sends it down towards Venom. Not quite able to get the handle on it. Now picked up here by HD Smoke. HD gonna send this one in, almost finding the bounce inside to the goal, but instead Chewy taking this one. Chewy just gonna send this one lightly to HD, and up to Bamboo. Bamboo gonna look for a shot. Great stop there by Venom. Instead tries to send it out, not quite able to get it through. Over to Dylan, and Dylan gonna try and send this one through. Goes off the wall, down towards the floor, and bouncing around, and picked up here by Venom, and Venom gonna put that one quickly on the goal, and a 6-point lead here for Project Unknown.
Let's see how they are going to respond here. It is going to be interesting. It definitely is an exciting game, and let's see if Nessie can pull this one back.
Absolutely, as now Nessie taking this one and gonna walk it up. I think they were the ones that took that time out, and if they did, that's a great way to get that mental reset after being down by so much, and now they're definitely back in this one. Bamboo gonna take a bounce shot, not quite able to find it as it now goes up towards the ceiling. Down again, Borny able to get a grab, tries to send it through, can't quite get it through. Up to the ceiling once again. HD Smoke gonna take this one. Smoke over to Owen. Owen to the cross to Bamboo. Bamboo on an open net, just as the goalie was fading back, and that gives them only a 4-point deficit, and this one is close, coming down to about a minute left here once they come out of the tunnel, folks.
It will be close here. Let's see if Nessie can pull it back. Maybe we can see an OT. Maybe we can see a win by Project Unknown, maybe we can see a win by Nessie. It is interesting to see, and let's see if they can pull it off. A great stack there by Nessie. A great pass off to Venom. Venom now with that disc, looking to do a bit of a juke, and Bamboo going to intercept it. It is going to be passed down to Chewy. Chewy is going to send it back. HD Smoke now with the disc, potentially bounce shot there, but not quite able to make it. Tapped out there, but a great intercept by Chewy. Chewy getting stunned out by Dylan. Dylan now going to pick it up and clear it down that field.
Yeah, all the way down into the blue zone. Picked up here by Baby Jesus. Baby Jesus inverting. Gonna dance around. Gonna try and stall for some time. They have the point advantage. They can send it back to Venom on a reset. Venom can send it forward. And this might just be it. Is now Dylan over to Borny. They're gonna burn as much time as they can. Some great passes here. Disc still loose, but as the time winds down, that will be it. It will be Project Unknown taking this game as perhaps one final shot. Maybe in order here from Chewy. Chewy gonna send this one in, but no, a ding to end this one out, and it will be 15-7. Project Unknown, the underdogs in this tale, defeating Nessie and taking this in 3 rounds.
What a game here. What a game. Absolute comeback from Project Unknown here. Definitely unexpected. All round was unexpected. It is very interesting to see. And great game here.
Absolutely. I mean, both teams put on a show. Those last few threes were absolutely wild to watch. Great shot by Smoke, I know for sure. Another great shot for... and there was another great shot. I forget who did the slap shot off the floor, but that was also excellent. So yeah, this was an excellent game and really came down to the wire and kept us in suspense. 2 great teams going at it here.
Definitely, and I can't wait to see more from these teams in the future. Maybe we can see them in Season 4, perhaps. Definitely, Nessie being a new team, I'm sure they will come back next season. And it'll be interesting to see if I can cast them again over the next couple of weeks. Because I keep forgetting we only have a few weeks left.
Yeah, I mean, that finals is creeping up on us real fast. So, kind of crazy. But that will be it here on VRML 1. We have to get going here, but thank you guys so much for joining us. I have been Glean. With me was KitKatastrophe. Kit, you got anything left to say?
There's some OCE games tonight. I'm probably going to pick up a couple of them. So, if you're awake at ridiculous o'clock in the morning for you lot in NA, I think it would be fairly early in the morning for EU. I probably will pick up some of those OCE games. And it was a great one to cast here today. And I hope to see you all again soon.
Alright, well that has been KitKatastrophe. Wonder Team N, of course, doing wonders on the cams for us tonight. Doing all of these games for us. And we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.